because it is a. I need to put it to Eldrik. He holds some of the money he has. He's gotten out of that. Just Eldrik, do you think you'll make me some armor if we go buy the materials?
Huh?
He's asking Eldrik if he'll be able to make him some armor.
I did.
If they go buy materials
Eldrik,
for
my
it.
bad.
You would definitely have the time to do it when you're on the ship. You just have to do it in pieces.
I don't see why not.
This is a magic ship, right?
Yeah.
So in theory, it can hold my tower?
In theory, yes.
Cool.
You would have to find the spot to put your tower in to where it's balanced, because you already know, like, too much weight on one side could cause the ship to lean.
Fair.
Anyway. Alright, yeah. You know your materials. I would imagine you would know your materials better than I do.
I'll be back.
All good.
And I owe you some of this money from helping me with the maps. You want to help find some material to make me the armor, as well as probably stock up for yourself?
Yes, that sounds pretty good.
Alright. And with that, I guess me and Eldrik are off to basically buy metal for armor.
Let me open something up real quick. After I put this on what the map is going to be like. Layer map. Go. Map background, animation, layer, advanced. Fuck is GM darkness opacity?
How dark it is for you?
Oh. A safe setting.
So basically how transparent it is.
I'm not sure if I like this. That's a little glitchy. Yeah, okay. So, go here, D&D files. No, wrong one. D&D items. I have some materials. Where are you? Where are you? Open.
Give me 1 second, my cat's crying for some reason. I think someone locked him in the closet.
Why is this so tiny? So fucking tiny. God damn it. Edit with photos? Will that make it better? I will have to type it out.
I'm back.
All good, all good.
Someone locked him in a room. He's loud.
Eldrik,
Yes.
as you go out to look for materials... No, I don't want that. Fucking stop blocking the chat. As you go out to look for materials, it takes you a little bit of time, but you manage to find an area in the shopping district where they're selling ingots specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And you do know to make full plate mail, you would probably need somewhere around 15 to 20 ingots.
And that's what he wants. He wants full plate.
Yeah, he wants full plate.
Okay.
I say Mntal would be with him because it said they both go.
Couldn't I have? Wouldn't Grid have this shit and he would give it to me?
He wouldn't give it to you because it's business is still business. He would.
We're basically family. Come on.
And he has a business to run.
Persuasion.
Pay him back eventually.
Eventually.
I mean,
Never.
I've actually paid. I helped him sort of with his ultimate weapon or whatever the fuck he was making. He owes me.
Hey, it went from all. We'll pay him back. Oh no, that motherfucker owes me.
He does owe me.
Mm,
I helped him make progress on his little gimmick or
I
whatever.
think roll a persuasion.
okay, you know what? How about this?
Grid
He'll let
owes
you
me at
buy.
least 10 ingots.
He will let you buy from him at half cost of what the normal of the standard wholesale price per ingot.
How much would that be?
Iron ingots are 10 gold pieces a pop. Steel ingots are 20 gold pieces a pop. And if you want some weird fancy shit, you're gonna have to ask.
Well, what does Mntal want?
Well, this is supposed to be just normal plate armor. But of course, he's also buying some materials for Eldrik as well for payment for helping with the maps. So. Steel
He wants
basically-
to make sure Mntal is happy with his product, so he wants Mntal to have whatever ingot he wants to make it out of.
Now, when you gave
You
the
can-
prices, that was their wholesale price, and we're getting half of that.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know that Eldrik would be getting a deal out of this. You would only know about the wholesale price. So
Yeah.
if Eldrik tells you about he could get a deal from Grid, that's
Yeah.
on him.
He'll tell him he can get a nice deal from Grid because he helped him.
Mntal would be like, steel will work, and you just look for
Remember, you're going out in the ocean for a month's time. If you get something like iron, that's going to rust and degrade heavily by the time you get to the to your destination.
Well,
something
something like
like
rust if
steel.
it was properly taken care of, but yeah.
I mean, there's still a chance then. If you probably take care of it, then it won't be as bad, but there's still a chance. Because it's iron.
Yeah, plus
Steel, on the other hand,
iron is
is sturdier. It won't rust. You don't have to do as much maintenance on it. And it'll be a normal set of plate mail. Iron it'll be plate mail, but a bit lighter. If you want fancier things, like let's say if you want to do something expensive, like some.
iron. It's more purified.
Well, this is a base metal. If it's an ingot, then it's that base metal. But yeah, and anyway, if you want something fancier, like let's say you want to throw some obsidian in there, you want to throw a little bit of elven light metal, you want to throw a.
Do you want like gold trim or the armor to look golden or?
There are such thing as magical ingots that can add properties to things like armors and weapons.
I've done that already. I've already done that too
Well,
well.
no, you haven't done that with ingots. You've done that with the dust substance that can just add something to it.
Yeah.
The ingots are an entirely different ballpark.
But what about my shield? I thought he used ingots for my shield.
No. He used the dust substance from the creatures, the pyrophage heart, the shadowphage heart, things like that. Like the thunder dust. Those weren't ingots. That's like compressed dust.
Mntal pretty much like steel will be fine. Do you want to add something extra to it? Go for it.
So
He's also buying him materials that way he can work on his own projects later. So it's up to him how he wants to do it.
So I still have citrine, moonstone, and what is that?
You can use
Sardonyx or something.
Sardonyx.
Sardonyx, yeah.
Yeah.
I still
So
have those.
you can
I don't
either
know what
sell the gems or use the gems in crafting of armors and weapons. Which gems act as a magical focal point, so they can store something at times, either one use or depending on how you craft it, it could be something that recharges over time.
I'll ask Mntal if you want something like that. You'd be interested in something like that.
Can't deny I wouldn't be, but again, like I said, I have about the maps and all got me about 300 gold. So
I already have the stones. I just am curious if you want me to, put any on your armor.
hey, if it makes it looks nice and it can be useful, go for it. That's entirely how you want to do it. You're the smith.
Makes Mntal's armor to have a giant metallic dong with a crystal at the end of it.
Okay, here's my idea. I have 2 citrin. My idea is make something like an animal or something, and then use the citrin crystals as like the eyes. That's an idea I have. That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, you technically can make a metal golem.
I
And
also
if
have
you
the
add-
Hypno-Catrice tailpiece that
Yeah,
if he might be able to use that as well if he wants.
he technically
As well
can.
as the tail feathers.
Mm-hmm.
So you already have some weird exotic shit if you want to throw that in with it.
Yeah, we're looking to go crazy. I want Mntal to have like the best perfect armor that he could ever want. That he'll never want to use anything else.
Now, this will basically be all of your downtime that you would basically have on the ship. This doesn't include weird, wacky adventures that can happen while you're out on the ocean. This is whatever downtime you have. This is what you're doing on that month journey of being out on the ocean.
Fair. I mean, I can have the help of my dear brother and all that, so
Yeah.
it'll be easier.
So you're just
He's
gonna
a better
buy?
smith than me.
You're just gonna buy steel ingots?
If that's what Mntal wants.
As like steel would probably be the best base for it if you want to add anything else. And remember, Mntal's also buying for you to stock up as well. Basically as payment for helping him with the map.
So the amount of ingots that you would need to make the plate armor, you would need at least 15 steel ingots.
Mntal has 355, so that's 150 gold right there at half price.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
Can I make steel?
Yes, but your transmogrification is always temporary. It's never permanent.
I know how to make steel from simple elements. If you combine iron and bones are made of carbon, and if you add that to iron, it technically makes a steel.
Technically, yes, because you'd just be fusing the elements together.
Mm-hmm.
Eldrik would still have to turn it into an ingot afterwards.
Yeah.
Which that might add more time after the ship.
No, that's just my business idea. I imagine bones are inexpensive.
So that would give Eldrik a really cheap supply.
It would, actually.
Because that would make it an extremely cheap supply, to be honest. Because he would literally be buying, so that would basically... How much was iron again? 10?
Iron ingots are 10 gold pieces.
The reason,
and he could. So for the sounds of it, he'd pretty much instead of buying ingots, he'd be basically buying the ore raw almost, and just with that.
I mean, he could. The base price for iron is 10 gold pieces. Eldrik can get it for 5.
the reason I know
Or
that
ingot.
is because Vikings used to believe that like putting the bones in their weapons would make it stronger, which technically it did.
Yeah, and therefore made steel. So technically, yeah. Okay, so hear me out.
Vikings. One of the
This-
reasons why Vikings were so badass at that time.
So this would be a group project between Eldrik and Hector.
Yep.
And it would still take the entirety of the ship ride. But if you buy iron ingots, Eldrik, and bones, you'd be basically be making steel ingots for the base price of 1 iron ingot.
I was gonna say he'd honestly he'd probably be making it would actually probably be cheaper because of bone.
So, if you pay 10 gold pieces to buy an iron ingot, we'll basically say for every iron ingot you buy enough bones to turn that into a steel ingot.
And that's where 20 intelligence comes in.
I mean, that was honestly a good idea.
Yeah,
Thank you.
whatever's the cheapest thing to do.
It would still be the same price. Actually, no, it wouldn't, because 5 gold, and for every 5 gold, add a single gold. So it would be 6 gold per iron ingot. And that's basically the basis of that.
Yeah, we're literally getting steel at a quarter of its price.
Nice.
That is fucking amazing.
You're saving 4 gold per steel ingot.
Much can we afford?
How much is Mntal actually giving you is the question.
He would help him stock up. It depends on what he wants to stock up on.
He's buying bones. He's buying iron.
So
He apparently has a plan to use citrine for something.
so we need 15. So 15 times 6. I need to calculate right now because is 90. So that almost again, like I said, that halves it. So halves it. So it went from 150 to 90.
Yep. So
Damn, those centurion eyes are gonna look sweet.
And again, like I said, if Eldrik wants to like buy anything fancy to add on to it, or if he just wants to stock up for himself, Mntal is willing to buy it. If Mntal feels like there's a good cutoff point, he will let him know in terms of gold.
So it sounds like you have free reign to buy materials for any ideas that you have then until
For the
Mntal
most
says
part.
stop.
For the most part.
I have a ton of ideas, right? I think. I want to make.
And this is also encouraging for Eldrik to throw some special stuff into that armor.
Yeah, that's what I want to make Mntal's armor a little. We got any magical ingots?
Let me see what I have.
In terms of magical ingots,
That
you can get things that help with protections. Those are going to be about. One of those ingots would probably cost about like $200.
I have 3 vials of liquid nickel. Ten vials of liquid gallium.
For your metal melting capabilities.
Yeah.
is there anything that would help reduce the strain on Mntal's mind of using his abilities?
Tinfoil hat.
I would say yes. But you would probably have to throw some gemstones into the actual metal as well.
I got a couple. The citrine is definitely I'm using for lies, but because I have 2. The rest of them I only have 1.
Mntal's capabilities are more of the mental aspect of things. I'd probably say you would need something that's good at conducting magic. Not only would you need gemstones, you would probably also need at least 2 bars of mithril.
I have 1 mithril ore.
That could actually make you 1 bar, so you can either buy the materials to make another bar, or just straight
How
up
much would
buy a bar.
mithril cost?
Why do I have a little bag of sand?
Probably comes with the normal kit.
I
Oh, it
also
does.
have a bag. I also have a bag of sand.
Was it?
At half price, you would be able to get a bar of mithril for 100 gold. Because again, that's high quality shit, and it is really fucking expensive. So normal price would be 200 gold pieces. You can get it from Grid.
So I'd be
100.
making mithril armor. So
It
it would be nice and light.
I would imagine you would need. See, we're at 15. You'd probably need at least 1/3 of that for it to be counted as mithril.
2/3 to be counted as mithril.
Yeah.
It's steel armor with arcane properties. The mithril armor is there to help for what you have your idea out to be, is to help Mntal with his intellectual capabilities.
Yes, but if it also can be lighter and more,
That's the thing is it has to be a far more significant portion in that regard. So we'd have to make the majority, if not half, of the armor out of mithril.
So right now, it's the base of the armor is steel and has some mithril in it, just so it has magical capabilities.
Eldrik might be willing to throw a little bit of his money that he's packing to help.
Put some
See
leather
this
underneath it so it's more comfortable.
Yeah, and mithril is actually much lighter. So this, if you do make a
it would help his mental stuff, but it would also make it lighter so he can do his combat like he does. Make it a lot more.
I have a question.
Easy.
What's up?
I'm assuming I'm with them when they're doing this, because we're all going out shopping.
I can assume so.
All right, that's my assumption. Okay. Would I be aware of any creatures that has a fortitude against like psychic?
You would know of mind flayers, technically.
All right. The reason I'm asking is because you can just put leather, like the leather underneath the armor, and maybe that'll help since it's from a creature of like that has a fortitude against it. Could help.
Yeah. So how much?
But that's out of character.
How much mithril would?
We're
gonna have 2.
I think he said. I say at the minimum, what you were thinking of, he said 2. But
if you're thinking about making it mostly out of mithril, you would probably have to get like at least 8 ingots. So it's the majority of mithril,
and that would be gold.
800 gold.
Yeah, I can't afford that. I got 600.
Yeah.
And I'd like to have money left over. Okay.
How about elven metal? How much is that? What qualities could elven metal add?
Elven metal just has the lighter capability. So think of like elven chainmail. It's considered heavy, but you don't gain the disadvantage for stealth. So it's very much lighter in comparison.
And how much would that be at?
That's about 50 gold pieces an ingot, and that's with the price cut in half.
50. All right.
Okay, I have idea. So, elven ingot would be like Oh, I see it just because this is how it is. So in Skyrim it's like golden. Is that how it is in this world? Is it like a golden-ish ingot?
Think of it as like an aquamarine color, like
The fuck is aquamarine?
like turquoise.
The fuck is turquoise?
Blue.
It's a shade of blue-green.
Thank you.
Kinda
Yes.
like Flame's character-ish.
I'm colorblind. Remember that.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. That explains why you asked then.
That's why it's a blue. Because blending colors don't probably make that much sense.
I say a lot of shades I don't really just perceive.
Hmm.
Especially involving things with blue. Surprisingly, I can perceive blue-green just fine.
Oh, really?
Weirdly, yes, considering that it's a lot of greens and a lot of blues that I miss out on, but for some reason, blue-green just sticks out to me.
Okay. So you're gonna. Well, what materials are you thinking of getting?
Well, if it was more gold, then I wanted to make it like make the symbol or whatever that I was gonna put the eyes in like a golden, but I can't do that because it doesn't look like that.
I mean, if you want something gold, you're gonna have to get dwarven steel, and they do not have that here.
What do you mean? I'm a dwarf. Of course you had dwarf.
I say, isn't the guy that we're also a dwarf?
No.
Grid?
Grid is just, it's kind
No.
of a part of my family in a little...
I'm not gonna listen to this.
But yeah, so if you're trying to like give it a little bit of a magical property, so to be 2 mithril, and then we could probably that'll replace 2 of the. Well, we'd have to buy 1, so I'll replace 1 of the steel ingots, making it 180. No, it'd be 6 times 14, so it'd be 184.
I would like to make his armor lighter and movable, so he can, fight.
And I'll say elven ingots.
He can fight and do what he needs to do.
So from 184 with what I got,
I
can get
honestly was not expecting this to be a thing, so I apologize.
You're
pretty
fine.
good. I can get with Mntal's money, he can pick up 3 of the ingots, of the elven ingots, which would lower the price, but which would replacing steel ingots would lower it by 18.
Question for you.
Uh,
My transmuter stone says resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage. I'm assuming that does not involve
66.
psychic, huh?
no.
Figures. Okay then.
Yeah, putting resistances in his armor. Yeah, true. I didn't think of that. Yeah, is there anything that could put extra resistances in the armor?
Rubber.
Not that you would know of.
Not that I would know of.
I would say depending on what you're trying to get, you'd probably be looking more. In this case, you would be looking more towards leathers.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, make a leather lining of a creature that has a resistance towards something.
I'm not good with leather though. If I had leather
That's-
working, I would.
Honestly, you
Add it to the
you
repertoire.
probably get the leather prepped for the armor. Obviously, you as a smith, you'd probably be good at attaching it to armor and whatnot and padding it,
Ooh,
Like,
actually,
and probably
if I
making
put
leather
leather in
strip.
it, could it give him a resistance to like lightning? Because it would make it less conductible.
Depending on
not
the
with
creature.
plate. I would say it depends on exactly, because plate is just almost all metal, so it would have to be a creature that would be resistant to lightning.
Why is this not fucking uploading?
I Have we fought anything that's resistance to that?
Not yet.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Like I say, Mntal also has the Hypnocatrice feathers and tailpiece. If we end up using those.
And put cool feathers on it. You want a cape?
Cape?
Put the feathers on the cape. At the shoulder area for the cape.
Well, I also have a cloak of protection, so we can
Put it on the cloak. Yeah.
I think we can just always attach feathers to something like that.
Yeah.
I would say you probably use like tailpiece or whatnot to make like a comma or whatever.
And
Commas are cool. And they were actually used too. Which is cool.
I like to imagine some of you are already at the docks, and Silvane has basically just picked a couple of you up at the docks. It's like, where's everyone else?
Unless she has something planned for Braum, Braum's gonna go ahead and just inspect the ship.
So,
He has the ship right. He's just gonna overcheck some stuff.
yeah, I mean, this is only taking so long because Eldrik, when it comes to
He was taking a nap on the ship, waiting.
his when it comes to his crafts, he is a perfectionist. He wants whoever is ordering from it, he wants it to be
Oh wow,
exactly what they want. That's what he tries to do.
that's a nice ship.
Wasn't sure if Flame was gonna find a ship picture or not. So
No, I didn't know I was supposed to.
with
no,
two,
I mean I didn't tell you. I
I have ship.
I just wasn't sure if you were if you wanted to or not.
I have ship art from Waterdeep.
That's it. With two mithril ingots, since he has a mithril ore. How much elven ingots would we need to give it the elven qualities, essentially, of being lighter?
6.
6?
Yeah.
So there's 6 times...
That'd be 300 gold pieces for 6.
300. Yep. Mntal can afford, with what we're getting right now, 3 of those.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna send you, I don't know if you know about this, it's the feat that I might want to take, if you have it involved in your story at all. Just, that's for later.
Alright.
We can find a way to work that in.
Okay. I think they're neat.
Especially with being out on the ocean, we can definitely find a way to work that in.
The feat isn't until, like, I think level 7, right?
Alright.
8.
What are you thinking?
You mean Eldrik, not comic.
I'm addressing him as the player.
Oh, okay. Wanted to make sure.
I'm trying to out of character make sure you have like a magical armor, but it also is like good. It looks good.
I mean, you definitely have extra things like the Hypnocatrice stuff.
Yeah.
So that can definitely help you out in like details and whatnot. The Hypnocatrice has like
you
a
gotta
nice... have
like a +1 armor.
Oh yeah, with if you add Hypnocatrice stuff, you definitely have a chance or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm
trying to make him magical armor is what I'm going.
The best.
So it's
the
not
best
just
way to put
plain old plate that looks cool. I want it to be good.
The best way to put it, the feathers, if it's not something that's hide based when it comes to monster materials, because hide is basically skin that gets turned into leather. Anything else considered a metal. The Hypnocatrice feathers, consider that a metal.
So the feathers and the tailpiece.
The tailpiece, consider that a type of, the inside of that, like the bone and whatnot, a type of metal.
All right. So, in terms of this, how much does it reduce in terms of what we're trying to buy in terms of ingots? Yeah, let's say we're going with the full 15 steel ingots. How much would that reduce in terms of ingots?
If you want to get elven materials as well, instead of the steel ingots, it would probably reduce the steel down to like 4. So it would be 4 steel ingots. It would be 6 elven ingots, and then the pieces from the Hypnocatrice, and then like the little bit of mithril. The Hypnocatrice already has magical abilities on it, so those you already know that is considered magical material. You can use that. It's considered a metal object in terms of forging. That can work.
All right. So, with the Hypnocatrice stuff, that breaks it down to 4 steel is what we need. So that is 20 gold right there if we do it Hector's way. So that would be, and then
4 steel.
And then there's 1 mithril, so that's 120.
How many feathers do you have?
I have 2 of them.
That's technically 3 mithril then, in terms of magical conductivity.
All right, and
so 4 steel, 3 mithril. You're up to 7. You need 8 more pieces. You want to fill in the rest with elven?
Oh, by the way, when I'm helping, I also set my transmuter stone to fire so I can help more efficiently.
Okay.
And so I would need. Let's see if the Hypnocatrice stuff will count towards the magical conduction aspect, then we don't need the extra mithril then.
You're currently at 7. You need 8 more pieces. You can fill the rest with steel. You can fill the rest with elven. I can say if you fill the rest with elven, with the last 8 pieces being 400 gold with elven, it will definitely have the light property attached to it.
Is this a flying ship?
Normal ship.
Alright, can I buy navigator tools?
You can.
I won't be
Just go ahead
proficient with them.
Alright, so that would make... Okay, so that means we don't need that, so that's 20. So from 20...
Actually, no, you don't have to buy navigator's tools. Mntal already has those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mntal can buy 6 of the elven metal. Easy.
Okay. So... Eldrik, you would probably have to burn 100 gold pieces to get the last 2 elven metal to complete.
That's if
what's
he
going to be
wants
going
to.
on.
So we're making it mainly out of elven, and then the accent and stuff would be steel and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
There'd be like metal accents from the steel, and then there would be like a red velvet color from the Hypnocatrice.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
And then with the citrine stones, how do I get them to be like, or they
you can either put them in. You can either put gemstones in as whole pieces of gemstone, or you can crush them down to dust, and sprinkle it in as you make it.
I literally want to make. Okay, if I were to put a design of an animal as the main chess piece, what would Mntal want?
Gee, I can't remember what the damn, because me and Dora, whenever Mntal's family crest and whatnot once, and I don't remember what the fuck it was.
I have a picture of it.
You do? Awesome.
Because I
'cause don't
could
remember
make
what
it the
is.
family crest if it's already an animal, and then make the eyes.
I think it was, and I think I made it a dragon just because I'm obsessed with dragons myself.
It wasn't a dragon.
I say, I need to see that. 'Cause I
It
don't.
was,
I don't remember.
Fuck, which file did I put it in?
Yeah, because if I can see it, I'll explain my plan.
I literally just today before game, I was going through my files and fucking organizing everything, and now I don't remember which fucking file I put it in.
God damn it!
Files. Do that. There it is. Copy. Paste. I'll fucking go to Discord and put it in a chat in Discord.
I think that was
Images.
the easiest.
Mistel images.
Mr. Images. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Paste. Said paste.
Paste in
D
that
stuff.
intro.
D files. Mntal's crust. Open. Done. Paste. There we go. That
that's
is
what it was.
Mntal's crust.
Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Okay, yeah.
It's a shield with a sword with slash.
Claws.
mark.
Okay, see. So it didn't have an animal.
No.
No.
Well, that's the case, then. Like dragons. I fucking love dragons. Just the concept of dragons.
Okay.
Like that's just something that's gonna like taint every character I ever make. It's just
Dragons.
like dragons.
Oh
I
yeah.
understand.
Oh yeah.
Yokai understands. Dragons. Dragons everywhere.
Fucking love dragons. They're so goddamn cool.
I can still like put your family crest on it. I could put it like on the back of the armor or something.
Hey, I'll probably say put that on the shoulder piece, something where
Shoulder
it's easily
piece.
visible.
Yeah, that's good too. I could literally make the crest and have it be your little, like, on your shoulder. I could do that.
Why is it so fucking hard to fuck it? I'll try using this. Save image as.
Now for the dragon design, do you want it like,
Well, if you DM each other this, we're gonna continue on, okay?
I'm not done!
Well, I'll say. So for us, before we finish this, will Eldrik throw in the 100 for the elven piece, for the last 2 elven ingots?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
All right. So yeah, because let's see, 120.
But anyways, you'll have a cool dragon or whatever, and then the eyes will be the citrine crystals, and they'll do the magic stuff or whatever that they gotta do.
Yeah. We have the Mntal's crest on one side and and like a dragon head on the shoulder pad on the other. That actually sounds pretty cool, actually. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Alright. So if that's the case, Mntal is now back down to 30 gold.
So I could put one of the crystals at the hilt of the sword. At the bottom hilt of it.
Good. I just not worry about the dragon design.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, we could probably just put the symbol on the front then.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think if you add double gems it would change anything. It would do whatever a single gem would do, so. Yeah, we'll do that.
Alright.
Yeah, I could either put it at the bottom of the hilt or where it crossed, like the T part of the hilt is. I could put it in the middle of that.
Given its angle, I put it at the T on the guard.
The guard, okay, yeah. Yeah, now it doesn't have to be the citron, it can be moonstone or sardonyx or...
I
So
don't think you were here when I said this, Flame, but the way the sea travel is going to work,
Okay.
the first week is going to be the freebie week because of the stuff that we talked about.
I don't remember what we talked about, but
The song that you wanted to play.
yeah, I didn't make that. So I mean, either way, I still like to play it though.
Okay.
I just never got around to making the montage. But I still want to play it. Still want to play it.
The first week of travel is going to be a freebie week of travel. After that, every 3 to 4 days, depending on how things go, Flame's gonna have to roll a D100, and we will go from there to see what happens.
Well, I'll say I think we're now done with the whole armor stuff. So,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I'll say this is what happened when you're breaking down money. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
I'm now looking up to see what gem would look best on this armor.
And when the armor's complete, I'll get rid of the Hypnocatrice pieces off of my inventory sheet.
Trying to find something just to finish this up.
With a moonstone would look pretty cool.
Damn.
Because it would go with the blues of it.
Moonstone would also go with the color scheme of Mntal.
Yeah, we'll go with the moonstone. It'll look good. So I'll take the moonstone out when it's finished. And then I'll have to take the mithril ore out as well. I think that's it of what I have in my inventory.
Oh, right.
We made you a cool looking and also magical one.
So during this process, Silvane, you kind of stuck waiting for some people, and you had a time frame to hold up. Everyone else is kind of making you wait.
He doesn't care. He's just running the party boat. Yeah, it's going to be cruise level.
By the time they get back, they are sweating. Eldrik, Mntal, and Hector are haggard. All of them are holding like these big ass leather sacks.
Yeah, don't we have bags of holding?
I do.
Just yeah.
You think you had time to put all this shit in the bag of holding, motherfuckers?
Yes.
All right, I understand. Tinser's floating disc.
Yeah, that too.
There you go. I ritually cast that.
You guys are basically just hauling it. It took you had enough time to ritually cast it. It's but you're like tossing.
I have a question. Random
what's up?
thought. What would have happened if Dave would have used one of those sorcery points on Tinser's floating disc?
It just would be there.
It'd just be there.
It exists.
Forever?
It just would be there.
I need more drugs.
My fucking god. He's a junkie, put him down!
I'm sorry, he mentioned the disc and it just immediately popped in my head. I was just like, wait.
But
Destructo disc.
You're basically being chased by the disc as at this point Mntal, you're just carrying Hector. It's like, ugh. Silvane's just chilling there.
You're carrying me? Perfect.
Stop saying what my damn character does, fucker. I exist.
Well, what are you doing, Silvane?
I'm fucking having a conversation with myself in text. Leave me be.
Okay. You see Silvane talking.
He's just off on the ship somewhere.
Oh, so you're like down below deck, or
Yeah.
okay. You see this nice, magnificent ship there. You don't really see anybody. You kind of got the feeling you might have rushed for nothing, and all of you are all now sweaty and uncomfortable.
Oh, we're fine. We're good. We were just on. We knew what we were doing. We're good.
You gonna walk onto the ship?
Who was?
Yes.
Sure. I don't care.
As you guys walk onto the ship, Silvane, you hear footsteps on the deck.
You don't hear me though.
Silvane commented Eldrik. Let's go! Let's go!
So Silvane hears footsteps.
Eldrik is the smartest one in the group, confirmed. Let's go.
You hear Silvane up on deck, 3 sets of footprints.
Okay.
As you know, at any time, assuming that those footprints are the last 3 companions that you were waiting for, you can just have the ship set sail.
Oh, Aki, you're already ready to take a nap.
You know, he's already he's taking a nap, just wrapped up in his tails. He's fine.
Yokai, there's a bit of background noise whenever you talk.
Probably his fan.
Okay.
Not that bad, I don't find. But
Nah, just I heard like a really loud background noise coming from Yokai whenever he said stuff.
I paced, so this probably was my air conditioner.
Like I'm a common whore. Oh my god. Alright, so Flame's other character, Silvane 2.
You guys are now on the ship, wondering where the rest of your companions are. You do know that you guys have rooms on here that you can just access.
Nice.
And by the looks of it, yes, you can put your tower on the ship if you wanted to.
Perfect.
Let's not make the ship super top heavy.
Where's a good
Yeah,
place for my
especially-
setup?
Especially with the 30 pounds of shrimp prepared, you know, I don't want to sink. Yeah, appreciated.
I didn't say I was gonna do that. I said, can I do that?
Yeah, no, Dave. Half the time you ask stuff and then you do it.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Let's see. Are you guys on the ship map?
And
Yes, you
also, I was asking to get an idea of the size of the ship.
are. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100.
So is everyone on the
100.
ship, or are we waiting for someone else to be on the ship?
No, everyone's on the ship. And
Alberta?
the ship. Yeah, he's on here as well. He came in before you did. The ship is around 115 to 120 feet long. It has 2 masts, one in the center, one closer up front. The sails that are on the secondary masts that are closer to the front of the ship are currently closed. And correction, no, it has 3 masts. One in the back, one in the center, one in the front. My apologies. Currently, only the center ones are open. The body of the ship has like this nice iridescent purple velvet color, kind of like something that a king's robe would be, like that nice shade of violet. The inside of the ship has a area for Silvane to rest their head. Nice big old king size bed. Everywhere else has separate rooms for different quarters. And Silvane, you do know you don't have to be at the helm of the ship for this ship to set sail.
Oh yeah.
So
Once everyone's on, he does a small light show at the nose of the ship, and then and yells out, boistering his voice. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for our cruise ship to our friendly neighborhood place and local hellscape of our friendly friendos, Valdora. Well, please enjoy our fun stuff, for you must enjoy heaven before facing hell. That is all. And please eat the fish before it goes bad.
it is just as this happens. Would you have the ship just automatically set sail itself?
Yeah. Also, please do not piss in the pool.
There's a pool.
Oh, yeah, it's full cruise ship, my dude.
Yeah.
Again, he made this as nice as possible because he knows how bad the place that we're going is.
Is there a good spot for my blacksmithing setup?
Yes, my boy. Down below.
Yep.
Okay, well, hopefully there's bins down there to get the hot air so I don't die. Okay.
There are vents, there are portholes and whatnot. Your area on the ship.
I think somebody's at the door.
Your area on the ship would actually be this corner right here.
Where?
Yeah, all the way on the bottom.
Number 19.
Can't.
You're in the
beware,
bird.
my friend. Beware, my friend, for I believe Bob Gob is residing within the kiln down there.
Why
For some
is he
reason-
here?
For some reason, Flame, or Silvane, sorry, you know Bob Gob is on the ship. Compared to everyone else, you can't sense his presence. But you know he's on the ship.
Because he's in the kiln. He's a kiln man.
How is Silvane able to detect presence?
Silvane has the capability based off a couple things. First off, Silvane can detect the presence of anyone who gets on board the ship. If Sylvane's asleep, the sense is still there, but it has to be like a large amount of people that are on the ship currently for Silvane to wake up like that. So think of it as like
Alarm?
think of it like an itch.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother Silvane, but it alerts Silvane of something, or like Spider-Man's Spidey sense.
Like the alarm spell.
Cody, just so you know, that was.
in a way. Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear you the first time.
You good?
I'll just give it.
So it's a personalized alarm spell that just dictates what area people are at in the ship and how many people are on the ship.
Yep.
They're going out of Palmer's. That's the Yeah, okay.
Eldrik's gonna go get set up so he can get to work early.
It is set up for cruise ship style, but there are cannons on the ship. Those don't really come out unless Silvane dictates them to do so.
Dictates.
And the rest of you can
Man, I
realize
can use
that
the cannonball metal.
yeah, those are a bit different. You can't touch Sylvane's magic ship ammo. But
Oh, I can't have magic cannonball armor? Oh.
says cannonball goes flying 600 feet in a direction.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
The front of the ship does have reinforced metal. You can ram another ship with this one. Depending on how many sails you have open, the speed of the ship does change. Depending on how fast you're going, though, it does make it harder to control.
Braum probably could figure this all out since he knows ships.
I
All right,
forgot
let's
about the
turn
real
let's turn
Silvane.
this trip into the Twisted Metal games. Let's do this. Fuck everything else. It's free for all. Everybody for themselves. Our ship
Braum
versus
proceeds to throw
theirs.
everybody off the ship.
Braum proceeds to die as his arms are ripped piece by piece off of his body because this is not his fucking ship.
Eldrik gets set up. He goes back, and he gets his
Braum's
brother
ship now.
and says, "I need some assistance with the making Mntal's armor," and then he will work with his brother on the armor. He'll get ready right away.
Motherfucker. Well, I'm gonna have to work with this for now. Where am I?
Did you say your brother was helping you, or am I helping you?
My brother.
Okay, never. I thought I was. Never mind. That's fine. That works. That means I can do stuff.
Because he's a master blacksmith.
I didn't know he was coming.
He has
Yes.
to.
Yeah, they have a time. They have a time frame to actually visit their home.
So are we? Are we leaving right now?
I need his help to figure out who did what they did to me. It's like yes, we're going to save that guy, but Eldrik also wants to,
Oh,
get
this
over
is
his
cool.
demons.
We are leaving. Wow. Okay, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Eldrik's trying to overcome his demons as well going here, so he needed his brother.
It took some time trying to find the proper water movements that I wanted to work with.
Well, you fucking nailed it.
You guys set sail. The waters are smooth. As I will go ahead and open up, watch together.
Braum's doing his mental training.
Music.
His image training, I should say. Let me know what I got to roll for that stuff.
I think Hector's only gonna be helping the first time though, because he has to help make the steel. But after that, Hector can do it. Everyone.
The image training won't help much. Honestly, I'll be honest. You actually have to have like something in your hand swinging.
Oh, well, I'm not going to do that on the boat because I don't want to accidentally cut the ship in half. Unless I get...
Mntal's probably going to be just trying to see what else he can do with his shields, like get better use at controlling them, as well as figure out what else, if there's anything else.
Actually,
his the velvet band can allow him to do.
Can I acquire the information of what's most useful to have a resistance towards on this continent?
heat.
You could.
Heat?
I mean, it's a desert continent, but
It's a desert continent?
It's not a desert continent. Land can change.
Okay. Hey Dora. Actually, would I be able to like hang towards the end of the ship and do my practice swings where they're going off the ship, so I don't risk damaging the ship? Would that be a thing?
I would say yes, but it might make the water a bit choppy.
And there goes a Braum.
I say might, just for the fact that depending on how these swings go off, if you do accidentally cause a cut to happen, you might cut into the water.
Well, I mean, that's expected. I can deal with a little bit of choppy water. I don't want to cut the ship. And as long as it ain't like too tight, I don't feel like I'm gonna capsize the ship aiming the way I'm aiming.
He capsizes the ship immediately.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for safety reasons no. I'm gonna say for safety reasons no.
I'm losing like an entire month of training because of this. Probably more than that, because I'm not gonna be able to do a whole lot when we get to the land, because we're gonna be on mission.
Wait, Eldrik is just blacksmithing the whole time, so I guess technically he's training as blacksmithing.
Actually, if I aimed it off the bow of the ship, it wouldn't affect the ship at all.
No, that's true. But do you want to take the chance of accidentally hitting something in the water?
If anything gets hit by that, it's pretty much dead.
You don't know that.
You're right, I don't know that. I mean, that could make it interesting.
He hits an underwater dragon and just comes up just like, I bet.
Fucking did that.
But I bet we choosing violence today.
But
Yeah, I want to do that. I do want to do that. That's gonna make it fun.
Oh, again.
I'll allow you to do a couple rolls for the first week, since that's the freebie week.
Yeah.
But the ship sets sails, nice smooth ride, and for some reason you guys start hearing music just playing. Flame, are we still saying that it's Silvane singing this?
No. I never agree to that. No.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
No, you good, buddy.
We
You good,
never
bud.
clarified. But the music's at least playing on the ship, right?
Yeah, I'll go with that. Sure.
Okay. You guys hear music playing on the ship, just coming out of the ether. There's no bands. It's just playing. And during this first week of travel, everything's just smooth sail. There's no problems. The weather's been relatively nice. It's only rained once, but you guys have managed to replenish fresh water that way. Granted, you guys have a lot of fresh water on ship already.
We have unlimited water.
You have create and destroy water, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, we had the decanters of endless water.
That too.
That's right. So scratch that. You don't have to worry about water because I keep forgetting that you guys have the fucking decanters.
I also have create food.
But first week is fine. You see a couple oddities here and there. As you set sail, there's some tritons that see the ship sailing by. A couple of them wave. Some birds are flying, and Silvane, every now and then, whenever you get to the deck of the ship, if you go to the deck of the ship, you would see the that red raven previously that you saw at one point just sailing every now and then.
Do I have to roll anything for what I'm doing?
Nah, it's literally just the time frame of this. Since it's going to be all of the time, you won't have to roll anything, man.
Okay.
But at this point, after the first week, Flame, roll me a D100, and we'll see what happens.
I did nothing that week,
just
apparently.
gonna play the whole time on repeat.
What about my rolls?
No, it doesn't have to be on repeat. I just wanted to let that play for a little bit because I thought it'd be fun.
What am I rolling now?
D100.
Yeah.
What sidebarage? So much work.
Oopsie.
Let me know when you want me to make my rolls, Dora.
I'd say for proper rest for the first week and training, just the same thing as before. 2 intelligence, 2 strengths.
Alright, because I would roll after my
71.
exhaustion went away.
Ripping one.
Is there anything on this boat to like research or like no, not at all?
From that you know of, a lot of things are just moving on their own.
I meant like books and stuff.
That would probably be a Flame question if Flame stocked any books on here.
Sure.
They're just all like Dr.
It
Seuss.
It do be a cruise ship.
Are they like all Dr. Seuss?
No, he's an intellectual.
Hey, curiosity, what happened after this first roll? Before
You gained 2 points of exhaustion, but you didn't fail, so you gain 1 point of that goes for the training.
There's a book called Owlman, and he's very confused.
sweet, I'm up to 10 now.
Yep.
And alright, I do another one. Well, actually, yeah, I would wait till my exhaustion goes away before
Which
I
would
do
be-
the other one.
Which would be the first day of training, and then two days of rest.
Yeah.
So another intelligence and another strength.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that one
Ooh.
I'm hurting.
Okay. You gain another single point. So you're up to 11 now.
You do it, or you want me to do it?
No, I already did.
Okay.
And that's another 2 points of exhaustion.
Yeah, so I'm still at 2, and yeah, I'm resting the rest of the week.
As with the 71 that you got. The fuck is that, and why is it popping up?
I don't know. Why is it popping up?
I don't know. It was just randomly on the screen.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just saying.
I think after that too, Braum's just gonna be doing physical exercise like push-ups, sit-ups.
Alright. I'm gonna have a list of books I want to read. You ready? Tell me when you're ready. If they're there.
As you go on by, you see an island off in the distance. And you see a ship that's much further away from the island. But as you look closer, it looks like they have a dinghy just paddling off to this island.
Alright.
If you wish to interrupt and or bother them.
What's your name?
Howdy!
Fine.
Blaine?
What?
You see a ship that's a little ways off of an island, and you see a dinghy paddling up to this small island. The ship is bearing no flags. It is a normal-looking ship. It is just standing there. It is anchored, and a dinghy is paddling off to this island.
I ignore it because I don't think I have any valid reason to give 2 fucks about another ship. Right? I mean, if I cared about every ship I saw, we would never get anywhere. I mean, unless anyone else, if anyone else wants to explore this, I'm all for. But personally, I can't think of a valid reason to investigate a non-conspicuous ship.
Yeah.
Like, I'll say it doesn't look like they're stranded or anything. So.
Yeah, that might help too. Yeah.
Alright, you ready?
The only thing that's strange is the fact that it's bearing no flags.
Alright, you ready for this?
It's a pirate ship. Well, they're not bothering us.
Detect magic.
You're not in range of the ship.
Fuck. How far away is it?
Far enough.
It's like it's far enough, man. Like you see it in the distance.
I'm talking at least a couple miles.
I'd probably say like a good 1,200 like yards or something.
I would say probably like 2-3 miles.
2 miles. You can see it, and you can see the dinghy, but you can't do anything to it. Not even with cannon fire.
Yes. I have no spells for this. Perfect.
We literally have no reason to interact with that ship.
No, my thing was just to see what's on the ship, see if I have magic for it, which I do not.
I mean, use binoculars.
Oh, do we have binoculars?
I'm pretty sure somebody does.
Mntal does.
I have
He has
navigation
binoculars.
tools.
He has navigation tools. All that pizzazz.
He's got what all pirates should have. The fucking
Alright, so looking through, obviously it's probably more of a telescope than binoculars, but yeah, looking through the telescope, what does Mntal see?
Which do you want to look at first? You want to look at the dinghy, or you want to look at the ship?
We'll look at the dinghy to see what kind of people we're looking at here.
As you look at the dinghy, you see around 6 people, 2 of which are paddling, and one of them seems to be very finely dressed. The 2 that are paddling, they seem to be in tatters of clothes. You can tell that they are very skinny, unnaturally skinny.
Oh.
Roll me an investigation check. Just to see if you can get any details off of them.
Eldrik doesn't know what's going on up there.
Okay. The skinny people are emaciated. It looks like they haven't eaten in a bit. The more well-dressed gentleman is basically forcing them to paddle. Can't tell 100% what's going on, but
I
most you
can
can
make
tell
the
is that,
correct assumption that they're probably slaves of some sort.
yeah.
What does the ship look like?
As you look at the ship, you see on the side that is faced to you, you can see around 5 or 6 what are these things fucking called? You can see 5 or 6 porthole areas for cannons on just the one side. You see a harpoon ballista-like device on the front of their ship. Not mounted on the top section, but on the very front where the, usually on how your ship, the point of the ship,
Yeah.
that right there, the point of your ship is the example of where the harpoon ballista device would be.
As that harpoon ballista device looks like it has like a crank with it, like it would pull a rope.
It's a very sturdy rope. Like if
I
something
know
gets
exactly
hit,
what that is made for. That is to hook and ram a ship.
hook, ram, or to make sure they can't get away.
Yep.
Nobody wants to fuck with this ship right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Roll me an investigation check for the ship. Okay. Yeah, so you see this very large harpoon device as you adjust the telescope to basically get a better view, to focus in on things. That harpoon device actually has metal pieces that hook backwards. So it looks like once it hits something and goes in, it will get stuck on damn near anything it can grab. Or rip itself out trying, causing a severe amount of damage to a ship. You see someone in the crow's nest of the ship that they very quickly trying to pull something back in. Looks like the remnants of a flag. And the body of the ship, you just see a whole bunch of people running back and forth, male and female alike, just running back and forth. Some of them slaves, some of them you can tell at this point pirates. And they're just running back and forth, getting materials to where they need, moving things back and forth, pulling the ropes. As this dinghy is going out, the ship's sails are being let loose, and the ship is driving off in a different direction.
Alright, so the color of the
Are getting
flag that
ready
is
to.
being pulled down.
Most of it's black.
Mntal would just... Silvane,
Yes, dear smart man.
how do you feel about pirates and slavers?
You know, I once knew a pirate. He was a dick. You know, are you asking if we should yar them back? If so, possibly. I'm not exactly a fan of slaves and all that, so...
Well, they have a neat-looking harpoon gun on the front of their ship. We can take it.
I do like harpoons that go stabby.
Yeah, if one looks at it, it's designed to like hook into a ship and then we ram the ship. That'd be nice to have.
You couldn't with the 24. You can tell this thing is meant to either rip a ship apart from a distance by pulling the harpoon back, or pulling a ship towards you.
Alrighty.
Hey, hold on, curious here. Is our ship equipped to ram somebody too?
Your ship has a setup to ram into ships.
Alright, look,
Alrighty.
I'm not gonna lie. I can do something, but it might take Braum out of a fight, but it will completely immobilize them. They're not gonna be able to do shit.
Okay, what's your idea?
You know what I'm thinking, right, Nora?
Sadly, yes.
Oh boy.
Well, first we have to get close enough for it.
Yeah.
If you,
Ready,
plan
nose,
to,
blue
if you
deck.
plan to ram them, please tell Eldrik he is working, on very
we
fine
won't need to ram
materials and such,
Anyway,
and he can't have random huge.
Comment.
well, the minute it's Sylvane's ship, so the minute Sylvane says we're gonna go fuck up these pirates, Mntal's gonna start letting everybody know, hey, yeah, we're gonna go fuck up some people.
Alright, look, for one, we're not gonna worry about ramming anybody. We're not going to need to ram anybody.
If you pull it off.
Yeah, if I pull it off.
What's the likelihood of that?
Pretty
It's
good,
no
honestly.
No, it's a small chance. It's possible, but he has to roll very well.
What is this plan?
He wants to try the fucking
wants to
technique
use-
that he's been practicing. To
Yeah.
see if he can try to like cut the fucking sails off the ship, like the full mast
No,
off.
no, full on cut it in half.
I'll say he's talking about cutting in half, but then that's gonna make it troublesome to get that harpoon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough.
And the slaves.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that then.
Yeah, we say this.
And the
we,
people on the dinghy, and
yeah.
Well, the people in the dinghy are going to like an island.
We ideally
We can deal with the dinghy later.
we ideally want the ship intact.
I think
so
we
that
need to help the people on the dinghy since they seem to
Oh, no.
be-
I can
That
say
is-
with the
there was
24,
a well-dressed person with like 4 slaves. That person's probably the slave master.
that's the captain.
Exactly.
um,
So right now there's a captainless ship that's kind of left on its own, and
Feels
it's
like
trying to
some-
sail away from the island.
I feel like Sylvane's kind of rubbing off on Mntal a little bit. Like, Mntal usually.
Well,
like,
no,
yo,
this is like Mntal. It would totally go against pirates first chance.
yeah.
it is the duty of a noble.
Yeah, no, fuck them.
All right, well, it's up to Sylvane, I guess.
I'll
It's
be
just that
back.
there's-
Just make sure you tell Eldrik if you're
But
ramming.
it is Sylvane's ships. He's also not going to let Sylvane risk his ship without getting something from it.
Ready the Braum.
Ain't no oh, he's not.
Mntal will nod, and he'll go let everybody know.
I have a really dumb
Braum
question.
will get on the ship.
What's
I
up?
feel like if I aim for the mast, I think I could take out
Enlarge,
the mast
reduce. It
regardless.
says I can pick an object. Is this boat an object?
It is technically an object, yes, but you feel like if you try to use enlarge, reduce on the ship, there's a chance it can happen. It's not guaranteed.
Okay. Are we going to ram it?
Probably not, only because we
Aw.
want to keep it in check.
Okay. If we were gonna
If I
ram,
do anything, I'm gonna aim for the mast, but it's one of those things like, yeah, I gotta roll fairly decent in order to do this. I think I can at least cut the mast. Cutting the ship is out of the question. If I do that, I have to damn near roll an at 20 to do it.
This ship in particular has 2 masts. There's the main mast, which is further in the back, and it's got a forward standing mast.
I would go for the main mast.
Okay.
That would more than
I feel like I could at least cut that either with the rolls that I've been making, or at least damage it enough to where they can't use it.
Okay. It would definitely fucking surprise the hell out of them, so if you guys
I
get
hope
closer,
I just roll a nat 20 that I can take out both of them.
So if you guys get closer, Braum, you can attempt this.
I will attempt this, but I think the worst case scenario, depending on what I roll, depends on what my exhaustion level is. I might have disadvantage on checks, and I'll be slow.
Oh, I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Oh yeah.
How close
All
do we
right.
get to it for that to work?
First things first, Braum.
Are we doing it? Yes.
If you're doing this, there's going to be 3 rolls.
All right.
The first roll, roll me an athletics check.
Athletics. That should get good with this. Whoa.
Okay. Because you managed to roll high enough, you're preparing your body beforehand. Roll me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
So what are we doing? What's going on?
We're going after the ship.
Yeah.
And Mntal would have let Eldrik know that we're gonna go fuck up pirates. Also, they have a giant ballista that you might want to look at.
That 16 is questionable.
I want you to know that's a fail. You can
figured.
still do this, but this is going to hurt a lot.
Yeah, I'm expecting at least 2 exhaustion. Yeah. We'll go through with it.
Roll me an attack.
Just my angelic frost shield?
Yeah, we'll base it off that. Just roll me an angelic frost shield attack. Motherfucker! This is gonna hurt. So
ship's done.
The moment you get within range,
shit down. So
the moment you guys get within range that Braum thinks he can do this, Braum just gets on the front of the ship, and he's just standing there.
I hate to say it, I might have cut the ship in half.
Like a stereotypical samurai, he's just standing there, no movement. And then there's a moment. There's a moment to where he's just every muscle in his body just enlarges and flexes to the point to where there's blood just coming out of his skin. I'll tell you what you have to roll to see how much damage you take. You're gonna take 4 points of exhaustion either way because
Fair
of
enough.
it. But you managed to cut the mask, the main
I feel
rear
like
mask
at
off.
20, as much as I hate to say this, I feel like it should have cut the ship in half.
Oh no! This is horizontal. This is a horizontal cut. So you cut the mask off. Nothing happened for a moment. As
hold up.
Suddenly you just hear screaming.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask something real quick. How close are they to the island?
Within swimming distance, but it's going to be a bit of a swim.
I would say, yeah, they wouldn't have gotten too
No,
far.
I wondered if I damaged the island, depending on how we came at them.
Well, I'll say with how we came out and the fact that they were starting to sail away from the island, we probably weren't facing the island.
Oh. Ooh, could we say I just cut the entire main deck?
It's a small piece. So, like from the way you're looking, it's a small piece of the island, but it's not much that's within the level that you're swinging your shield.
Okay.
So you swing your shield, nothing happens, and then you just suddenly hear screaming as the rear mast is leaning like a trunk of a tree. Ropes are snapping as it just falls clear off the ship. And then you see a portion of the ship where the handrail was in the rear section of the ship just come sliding off the ship. As you've just killed like a good 30 pirates on the back end of that fucking ship.
Mntal's just like, holy shit.
What? How close are we to it?
You're within 200 feet.
Oh.
Oh, and get this too. I think this is the party's first time actually seeing that move completely done like that.
Braum, you just drop to the fucking floor as the moment the swing goes off, blood vessels pop, and there's a lot more blood coming out of you. God
damn it.
Just as a question, what's your maximum health?
72, it gets cut in half, I know.
No, I want you to roll this. I'm gonna need you to roll me 3 d20s.
Oh, I'm dead.
No, you're not. They can only go up to 60.
Oh.
Hey!
Okay. 24.
That's
30.
barely even half of your health.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also with level
18, 2, 20, 24, 28. You take 32 points of damage, and you have 4 points of exhaustion.
Hold on. 18 plus 6 is 24 plus 8. Yeah, 32. So I'm at 40 health.
Don't worry. Mini-Me will bring you up to 40 more hit points.
Well, unless you get rid of my exhaustion would be helpful, but I don't think anybody can do that.
I don't think it does that. Don't do
See,
that.
the ship is definitely not escaping us now at this point.
Oh no. Its speed is severely cut right now.
And they probably don't even have a pirate crew.
Is going to look at Silvane. Like, all right, so we board the ship, kill the pirates, rescue slaves, and there was an important person in that dinghy going to the island. We got to make sure they can't get back to the ship.
I want to point out that dinghy is moving a lot fucking faster now.
To the island or to the ship?
To the ship.
To the island.
Oh,
I have an idea for that. We launch someone in a cannon to the dinghy.
Braum stands up. I'll go.
But they're like, no, you're staying on the ship.
Dude, you won't even be able to float. You have heavy armor, bitch.
Mental's just
You
like,
can't swim.
No, I
Mental's
was
like-
joking.
Technically,
If you-
Eldrik would be the best person.
no,
to do
Mental
that.
would be because
Someone
Mental
fetch
can create
Eldrik for the cannon.
Mental can put a platform for himself to land on if he misses.
Eldrik
I
has slow fall.
can just fly.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
I say Eldrik, it's my ship. Eldrik! Fire the dwarf.
Alright, I cast fly on you, by the way, Eldrik.
Send his brother with him so he ain't alone.
Yes.
No, please don't. His
Yes.
brother has heavy armor. He won't be able to swim in the water.
Oh.
Alright,
He'll help with boarding. Cause we're now down a man.
alright, Eldrik.
Good thing I
Yeah.
have 50 sway now, so if they surround me, I can make them punch each other if they miss.
You're
We'll
down a
get to
man.
you.
Before Eldrik launches, Mental will turn to Hector. Just like, all right, you stay on the ship, provide magical support for us and/or Eldrik if he needs it more. I hope we'll be fine with dealing with the pirates on the other ship.
What pirates?
What am I doing?
Will do.
And I guess with that, we'll go to board the ship. 'Cause there,
I can't believe I nat 20.
that was fucking great.
I had a feeling it was gonna fucking happen too.
Save.
Dude, nobody's gonna want to try to board us because that's exactly what I'm gonna do every time if a ship comes up. I'm gonna immobilize it.
Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean.
You have a flying speed of 60 for 10 minutes, by the way, Eldrik.
You're also invisible, Eldrik.
We have an invisible flying monk that's
Wait.
about to fuck people
Wait,
up on a ship.
give me a second.
Or on a fucking rowboat.
You just fly out, just chop your dinghy in half, and fly back.
They'll never see it coming.
Well, free the 2 slaves.
I'll let
It's
them
like-
go to the island.
I would
and-
imagine they're quite close to the island at this point. We're just trying to make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
they can't leave the island.
Yeah, I'll just let the slaves live on the island. They'll be fine.
It's a pretty big island. I mean, but Eldrik will get to you in a moment. You get. Thank you for the Pirates of the Caribbean music. This makes it so much better. As you get your ship right on top of theirs, you're close enough to board, but you see a lot of blood in the water and on the back end of the ship.
Mental's just kind of frowning, like, hopefully that wasn't any slaves. That sucks.
If you find someone dead that looks of importance, bring them over.
I'm pretty sure we won't be able to recognize anyone like that currently. But we'll do.
You only saw one person of importance, and Eldrik's on the fucking way.
Alright. So with that, once we're close enough, Mental will definitely just
hop on over, and he can create his platforms if need be to help anybody.
Okay, so
Hop
yeah,
over.
you make the platforms and you basically connect them to where it's a bridge. It's sturdy enough so the bridge isn't moving, but their ship is. Because, you know, the jostling of the water.
So there's a lot of blood on the back end of the ship, right?
Yeah, you just see a whole bunch of pirate clothing, just a couple bodies cut in half, a couple bodies missing heads, a couple of them missing arms.
Oh no.
But you see pirates, so this was the upper deck where the helm was. There was pirates there, so you're good.
Yeah, I was just
Akihiko's
aiming for
getting
the
a little
mask.
antsy. No, Akihiko's getting a little antsy over there.
So, what is the situation as we board? What is the situation on the ship? How are they preparing for us boarding? Do they know we're coming?
There's like a good 10 or 12 of them that look prepared for you. The rest of them are currently being attacked by slaves.
Fuck it, we're going. Fuck it, Mntal's going right into the fray then.
How close am I to the people on the ship?
You're within magic range. You're within about 60 feet of the ship.
Oh, perfect. 60 feet? Okay, cool. And I just magic missile them?
Correction, you're within 10 feet of the ship.
Oh,
You're very close to it. My bad.
alright. I'm gonna do something really stupid. Tell me if it works. You ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna try to reduce the ship's size.
I would not do that.
Why?
There's people in the
people
ship.
inside.
Oh.
Yeah, people inside.
Oh.
Top of that'd be a lot of problems.
It's only one size smaller.
Well, I kind of feel like initiative should be rolled now since we already said we're boarding.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that personally.
I don't know.
Braum's just gonna stand on our ship, just
Because
kind of just.
in my mind,
there.
making it smaller would just make them all fall.
No.
Let's say you have people in the ship, then you have to count the fact that your allies are already boarding the ship.
Oh yeah. Kill my teammates too. Gotcha.
Oh,
Damn, nat 20 on the initiative.
I got a 5 on the initiative, but I didn't click on my character token. If you want to add me, I don't think there's anything I'm gonna be able to do.
Oh, I rolled with Alton on accident.
God damn you!
Add 5 to that.
What?
You
Switch
switch
the damn
ships.
thing.
You
Then we
switch
go turn
maps
order.
for us.
It's still here for me.
No, we're at the blueprints for the Silvane ship.
Yeah.
Did I get rid of it for you guys? Because it's still there for me.
I think you just have to transfer the turn order over.
Okay, so we might have to... How would I transfer it to you guys then?
What are you
Yeah,
trying
we're
to
right
do?
back. I use the bathroom.
Just take us back to where we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, you switched. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I'll fix. Can I fix it? Yeah, I accidentally rolled with the wrong character, so I'm gonna add a +5 to mine. So that'd be a 20.
Okay.
So that'd be a 20 for me. I can fix it.
Roll initiative, buddy.
There you go.
What?
So you gotta roll initiative.
The
Yeah, I'll jerk you as well.
Because I
It would
rolled with
still be
Alton
considered
instead of
initiative.
Hector.
Sorry, I went away.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good.
I rolled a 5, Dora. If you want to add me.
Yeah.
See. Where should I put Eldrik's token?
Just anywhere on the map, honestly.
Okay.
The reason why I was switching it over to the blueprint side is so there's actually like squares if you guys wanted to move around or do something. But this is fine.
No, Braum ain't moving. He's gonna stay on our on the ship and see what he can do from there.
There we go.
As a note, Silvane, You have the capability to fire off 2 cannons in combat as your attack action. Basically, every single attack you have is a single cannon fire. The more attacks you have, the more you can tell your ship to fire cannon.
You can do the order. I got mine.
Mntal with the natural 20, then it's got 3 20s. Eldrik, Vanille.
I have the highest decks of all of them. I already know.
Yeah, so it's Eldrik first.
I have
it'll automatically put it in proper order. Okay.
I have a +9 in my initiative.
It says
very special.
Oh, you rolled an 11. You rolled an 11 with a +9 to reach 20. Fuck, okay, so yeah, technically he would go first, Eldrik.
I really feel like you should say that out loud, just so I can hear it in Silvane's tongue.
Very well.
We're being anti-pirates, baby! We're being, pause for dramatic effect, heroes! We're being psychos, huzzah! Also, my ship's better, I must prove this. Fuck you, pirates, get on my level!
Get on my Evil. That's what it says.
I miss Silvane.
First things first. Mntal. There are about 12 or so people on the opposite side,
Realize
which
I've been
I'm getting
muted.
them now. Wait, what?
I said I just realized I've been muted. I've been talking. Anyway.
We will just go with basic fuck all pirates.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
And paste.
But it worked.
Paste. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm gonna actually have to make this bigger.
Why does it not have an upcasted version?
For what?
Magic Missile. I was just clicking on it.
It's just more rolls.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Copied the wrong thing.
Good job.
Motherfucker. Paste. 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 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. You see about 12 people on different aspects of the ship, and the area that you're boarded to currently is right here, to the upper deck that was cut by Braum.
Alright.
You're welcome.
So,
It's a very like uncomfortably level surface too, like Rick and Morty versions of pure level.
Oh, so he's coming in his pants.
oh, level! True level! Anyway, so boarding, seeing the pirate triangle, you said the slaves are fighting the pirates now.
Which would be in this area. So the pirates that are down here, their movement is heavily reduced just to get up to where you guys are boarding at.
Alright, if that's the case, then it's time to cut down the nearest motherfucker to me and start making my way to the slaves.
How much is their
They
movement?
need the most help.
How much is their movement reduced?
They 2, 3, 4. These 5 down here,
Yeah.
their movement's reduced to 10 feet.
Okay.
Everyone else past that, their movement is currently fine.
All right.
But
So
whether they get up there, that's the real question.
If they get up there. Oh,
Because
shit.
of the slaves that are slowly beating their ass.
yeah, Mntal, like I said, he's gonna start trying to make his way towards the slaves because he's trying to save as many of them as possible.
Okay.
So to be making his way that way, cutting down the nearest one, which I'm guessing is that one.
The one, yeah. There's there's 3 of them that are basically right on you.
All right. So let's fucking do this. So first,
Technically speaking, you could do the shove action and knock people off the ship.
Oh my god.
oh yeah. Well,
They won't have
are any of them in the position for that?
There's 3 of them in the position for that. Literally all of the people around you.
Fuck yeah, then fuck that. I am shoving them. Shoving the fuck out of them.
Oh, perfect. I can take 2 actions then. Beautiful. I'm telekinetic, so I can just push people off the ship and kill them at the same time. Because that's a bonus action.
A lot of them are near the edges.
Perfect.
Alright, so yeah, if that's the case, yeah, I'm a fucking, alright. I'm gonna throw the first one off the ship. So athletics then?
Yeah, go ahead, man. That is what they need to be. Let's see if the first guy does it. Got a 17 on the die to bring it to 19. You try, but he just
Bastard.
manages to stop you.
Go fucking figure. Alright.
Ready for this?
Well, I'll say, yeah, because if I'm correct, you can make that as part of an attack action, so that was my attack and action then.
Well, no, a shove is an attack.
Yeah, I know, I'm saying. So
Your
I
att- your attack-
did
your-
roll an attack first, which obviously missed, and then that.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the attack.
Yeah. Because I rolled the attack before you said anything.
Because I didn't say it soon enough. If you want, you can do another shove.
Alright, fucking booting this motherfucker.
Fucking Spartan kicked this bitch off. Oh my god! Nope. He's not even rolling. He's gone. I want to point out. Technically speaking, Braum also chummed the water. You're gone.
Braum probably made this the easiest fucking raid ever at this point.
You ready?
Let's be real.
I honestly thought with what Flame said the first time is that you guys were just gonna fucking sail on
2,
past.
3, 4, 5. Those are all on. I don't know. Different people.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna shove, I don't know, that guy off the boat.
Oh, you're gonna shove him off?
Yeah, with my telekinetic, which is
I don't think yours has a save.
Mine does have a save. What?
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
Okay.
it does. I'll read it to you real quick, because it's not set. It's it is my DC plus my proficiency bonus plus the modifier skill increased by this feat. So 8 plus my proficiency bonus. I don't know what that is for this. Telekinetic.
It's your level. Your proficiency bonus is the thing that you get from your level, man.
Oh, so +3. So 8 plus 3.
8 plus 3 plus your intelligence modifier as well, or no?
I somehow
It says
stubbed my toe.
plus the score increased by this feat, so that'd be 12. So 12.
Or it increases intelligence, right?
Yes.
So it's the intelligence modifier on top of that.
Okay, so that is a on top of the 12.
On top of the 11. 8 plus 3 is 11.
Oh, so +5, so 16.
16. Okay. So just under.
Get
He's
out
gone.
of here.
And
Mntal scream.
You know what else is funny about that? For you guys, you don't even, since I don't have to do any hand movements, it just happens. So you just see people
you
just
cast magic missile, and a dude just gets thrusted off of the ship. For the magic missile, do you want to pinpoint the damage and then go keep going on once a person has died, or do you just want all that to different people?
Once a person dies, I switch people.
Okay, do you want the people closer to Mntal or farther away?
Farther away.
Okay, so 3 of those are going into him.
Okay.
He's dead.
Okay.
The last 2 are going into this person right here.
Okay.
He's still up. He's not having a good time.
And can I say something to him? Just
Go
in
ahead.
his mind?
Yeah.
Just jump off. That's the end of my turn.
You're looking directly at this person, and you do that. He looks up and then looks to the edge of the ship.
Perfect.
Eldrik,
Me.
you are flying through the air,
Mm-hmm.
not having a good time. For some reason, you hear a really nice song going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab the thing that you're on as I highlight everything.
I like how he's invisible and he can fly.
Go ahead and move your token to a spot on this rowboat, bud.
Oh, actually, on my way there, I want Eldrik to become a spinning death machine. He's gonna have his axe out, and he's gonna be spinning.
Okay.
So he's a spinning death machine.
Which, for him, he sees nothing, and all of a sudden you appear spinning.
Your first attack gets advantage, bud.
And
Okay.
also, it should be very easy since he can fly and propel himself while doing it.
Yeah.
So, invisible
Yes.
death that just appears.
So I'm just flying.
Look, come to find out, these weren't even actual pirates.
They were all slaves, even the pirates.
Alright, I'm gonna flip a coin to see what side he happened to be on as he was flying in.
Don't give me ideas, Dor.
Alright, he was on Ashrune. That's the one that's gonna hit. Yeah, alright.
Okay. That hits, first off. As you just land directly next to him. Ooh, hold up. Layer to the front. There we go. You land directly fucking next to him. As... Nope, wrong button. Right there. Nope, wrong button. Right there. There we go. You land directly next to him as he just immediately gets slashed as a portion of his body just burns from the slash that happens. He's still standing. He's not happy. The 2 slaves that were rowing stop rowing and just get as close as possible to the tip of the rowboat.
And then, because I have extra attack,
Uh-huh.
the other side of it. Just die.
Okay. You swing again. He does not look good. But he's bleeding heavily.
Well,
Where the fuck did you come
bonus.
from, mate? Oh!
Well, bonus action.
Blurry.
Oh,
Blurry,
I
that
gotta,
fucker.
I gotta take it out of advantage. There we go.
Blurry, that fucker.
Fuck. We don't need to do that.
Yeah?
Nat 20'd.
Where the fuck did you come from? as lethal or non-lethal,
He punches through this guy's head.
as you just punch, your fist for some reason feels like it's going through butter right now. As it comes back, your fist is completely clean, but for some reason this man has a hole in his skull.
I thought we should have kept him alive, but
Nah, he's a
Really not.
slaver. He's scum.
I mean, they were coming to the island for something.
yeah, could have learned something.
I'll search his body for something.
You can ask the slaves; they probably know.
Yeah. Eldrik
Keep-
will do that.
Keep one of
I'll
these
allow
guys
it.
alive.
I'll allow it. Fucking roll me a investigation check.
Alright. Investigation. Can I have advantage because the slaves say what might be on him?
No, they're freaked out over a dude just appearing out of nowhere and just immediately just taking the captain out.
Okay. Damn it.
The most you find on him, he has like a whole bunch of pockets in his jacket and whatnot, and blood is just pouring everywhere. So everything's just being dyed red. You find a very nice pocket watch. That's about it.
So no map or anything like that?
No. You can roll again on your next turn if you want to.
Yes, I'll probably do that.
Vanille, it's your turn.
Silvane, there are much more reasonable ways to handle this. This is... Please, dear pirates, I'm going to give you one chance to stop this. If you do not, our mad captain will have to set his crew on you. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? She called me mad. Mad handsome, mad sexy. You know, Vanilla, if you felt like that, we could go downstairs. You disgust me. Just, please, strap your weapons.
Having Flame have a conversation with himself is the greatest thing in the world.
Roll me a persuasion. But how would this be? Would this be intimidation or persuasion based off... It's Vanille talking, but Silvane is making it sound convincing. Roll me a persuasion check.
Very well.
But then there's also the fact that basically they just lost like 2 people immediately.
Immediately, they lost half their crew, if not more, in one attack.
You see, three of them just immediately drop their weapons, and their hands are currently in the air. As some of the slaves tackle 3 of those people, and they're just down and out on the ground.
See, there are less barbaric ways to handle this. It's not fun.
Man, if only Vanille knew what Eldrik has just done.
Alright. That's my turn.
Okay. Akihiko. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I didn't even consider what you guys were talking about till after I had already said I did.
Because, there's a lot of blood here right now, Akihiko.
Yeah, I know. It's
Okay.
fair. He just gained this power. It's fair. Makes sense.
You feel the muscles in your body, like, ripple, like you're about to turn, but then you just, like, push that urge down.
Breathe.
He is just clenching his jaw, but, he's still under control, yeah.
What would you like to do, bud?
He'll probably go on board and, ready an attack for anyone that comes close to him.
Okay. So holding your action to attack those that come near you.
Yeah.
Okay. God damn it! Now I feel bad for the fucking pirates. Shit. That's all you're doing, just holding your main action, nothing with the bonus?
Nope, they have a chance to surrender. I'm not going to do anything until I know they're a threat.
Silvane, it's your turn.
They are a threat. They're slaving scum.
Yeah. I suppose we could try this. Audience, what do you say? Peaceful matters? No? No? Not peaceful matters? How about we do this as they do in the musicals, where it's not violent, but is violent?
Yeah.
Hi-ho!
Silvane, without you causing it, you actually hear voices like approving the second option.
As he takes his stick, flips up the grappling hook as he, like a fishing hook, over to the sail of their ship as he swings over and begins trying to dance with one of the crooks.
Okay. Are you dancing on him to like hit him as an unarmed attack, or are you just dancing on him?
Spin him around like he's a pretty princess.
Oh, okay.
As they do in the musicals. Dance, not violence.
Roll me an athletics check.
Okay. Not rolling good today, boys.
I mean, a lot of other people took a lot of the high rolls.
Very true.
But,
very true.
I'll say, like, you managed to spin on him enough to where, out on the ocean, he doesn't look good now. It looks like he might hurl.
How beautiful you are, my dear pirate. Down you go. Go vomit.
Braum?
Alright.
Braum
kind of goes to the edge, kind of leaning over. You know, he's hurting. But who's still fighting? Like, which ones are fighting? If anyone's trying to fight, like Mntal or something.
That one, and then these two.
All right, I'm gonna aim for this one, and I'm gonna a disadvantage.
Which one? I didn't see anything. Okay, I see it now. I see it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna fire I'm gonna shoot her. A radiant. No, I'm gonna go. No, actually, I'm gonna go with cold because the coldness might make Braum feel a little bit better. Damn, does it hit?
That hits. As this dude takes 17 points of damage as he gets hit with the shield blast, and he just fucking drops to your feet, Mntal.
Braum's still fighting. I have a second attack, and I'm gonna aim for the other one behind him.
Yeah, it's like
Go ahead.
Just Braum grabbing the edge to pull himself up. I can fight.
Yeah, just like I'm still fighting.
I can breathe. I can fight.
The 10 doesn't hit though.
I didn't think so. That one missed. It like hit his feet, or hit at his feet.
Oh,
He brings up this pirate brings up his sword and just cuts into the magical energy of the shield.
Braum's worn out. Like Braum's hurting.
Mntal, we're back at you.
Oh.
This guy is dead. You have one person around you, and you have.
When did they act?
Huh?
When did the pirates act?
Yeah, you found a pirate.
That's right. Sorry, that's because I didn't put them on the fucking initiative tracker on my end. Wow.
They're still stunned on what's going the fuck on.
So, thank you for reminding me, Flame.
I just thought it was kind of weird. I was like, what the heck?
So, before your turn, Mntal, my apologies. First things first, Silvane, the one that you spun around just ends up vomiting at your feet and just pulls out a dagger. Bring it on. I can take on 2 of you.
You continue to fight me, I'll show you a whole new world.
As he's going to pull out a scimitar and swing at you. And fucking misses, hitting the wrong version of you that he sees. He's gonna swing it
you got
again.
him, eh? You got him.
He's gonna swing it again. 22 hit you, Flame?
Yeah.
As like he just hears where the voice is coming from while still looking in the direction where he sees the copy of you. Just swings it in that way. Did I get him?
Video, this guy has a sword and you gonna kill him now? Is that legal?
Aye.
I think he says I can kill you.
As the other one next to you will then swing their weapon towards you.
Ah, it's Oofy.
22 and 20.
Yep.
Which I still need to roll all 3 sets of damage. So, I will do this. 16 points of damage.
Is that from both of them in total?
That did not apply that. I'll just roll those one by one. My apologies. So it's not 16. The first one is 6. The second one is 9. The last one is 7.
So total damage is what, so I can subtract it?
34
34
9, 15, 22 points of damage.
Ooh.
Oof, ouch, bone hurting juice.
This one is going to run up to you since you are much closer. And swing twice at you. $19, 17.
So
Yep.
that's going down.
17 doesn't hit.
19 does. Okay, so that's...
So are these 3 over here the one that said that put their weapons down? Or head?
These three over here are the
Yeah.
ones that put their weapons down, and then they're currently being beaten to unconsciousness by the slaves.
I'm pretty sure the one I almost killed and told it to just jump off the ship is like already like dead at this point.
No, he was pulled in with the rest of them. He's here.
I know.
He dropped his weapon. He's still looking at the ship. You're noticing, but with the 19 hit, that's another 5 points of damage. And then this one's going to run up on Mntal. This one's going to go on the opposite side of Mntal. Akihiko, this gentleman is within your attack range. If you want to go ahead and do that. So towards Mntal. Does an 18 hit you? Because I know an 11 doesn't.
Nope.
Mntal. Okay, both of those miss. These are going to go towards Akihiko.
Oof.
Get
Got
fucked.
a 23-22. The 23 was the natural 20, but I'm so sorry. Okay, so we'll do the 22 first. 4 points of damage, and then the 2d6 plus 3. 5 points of
Hey,
damage.
there you go. He only got ones.
Yeah? It was a bad crit.
Little poopy butthole.
You can go ahead and do your attacks now, Yokai.
No, I did. I missed terribly.
Oh shit.
Natural 1.
Oh wait, I didn't see it.
No, it was terrible.
2d6, 22, 23.
You only have
Oh,
one,
the 11.
one attack. Do you only have one attack, Yogers?
I ready didn't attack.
He was holding his action. I mean, if,
Wow, they fucked up their damage.
You're right, yeah,
That's
I
good,
gotcha.
at
I
least.
gotcha.
Mntal, now it's your turn. as there's 2 more people on the ship that are on the edge.
So, if I remember correctly, the second in command is like the first mate, right?
The second in command is fucking dead.
Alright, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just say,
The second in command is one who captains the ship when the captain is not on the ship.
exactly.
And he was on the upper deck of the ship. You don't know which dead body he is, but he's one of the dead bodies up here.
Alright, well, if that's the case, these guys aren't important. Well, aren't too terribly important.
I want to keep one alive. If not, we'll bring the second in command back to life.
I was just gonna
body.
talk to the dead boy.
Or Eldrik can bring the captain over and we'll bring him back to life and ask him what the hell's he looking for.
I can talk to dead people.
Anyway,
I mean, he doesn't really have a face to talk, anyways.
I can't do it with him. I was talking about
I can
the.
see
captain.
Silvane's getting kind of beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just try to like throw the guy right here off the edge and go run help Silvane.
Okay.
So,
Roll me that athletics to throw him off. Ooh, buddy. You try to knock him off.
Truly
he's
use
using-
those nat 20s.
You
Truly.
try to throw him off, buddy, but he's using the dead bodies for leverage. I ain't going anywhere. You killed the first mate. I'm gonna get some blood from you one way or another.
You know they have a donation back in town. You could just stop this and go there.
alright, so this guy is pretty fucking secure.
You can try to push him off again.
And I am. Yeah, I am. It's like, oh, you're not going nowhere? Alright, fine. I'm just gonna fucking roundhouse you then. You go off that way.
You're gonna try the athletics again?
Yep. Fuck this guy. So get out of my way.
You push him one more time as he's like, oh, and you just hear the splash. And then a lot more splashing afterwards. There's a lot of splashing happening down there, Mntal.
Well, unfortunately, that's not my concern right now. Silvane is kind of getting his ass beat at the moment. So, Mntal, like, I'm guessing there's like a deck, like you have to go downstairs to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the area that you're at, you can slow.
Mntal is just gonna run and jump, action surge, and just right into the first guy. I would imagine that would have provoked an opportunity attack from that guy because I'm not disengaging.
Mntal, whatever you do, don't kill them. I need to enact irony.
Well, that's up to them.
I wish to make them my performers, and by make I mean enslave them. Enslave the slavers. True irony at its finest.
He doesn't hit you with the 13, man.
Alright, so yeah.
I shall put them in the prettiest dresses and make them the 3 stepsisters.
Jump off, I'm just gonna
All 3 of them are looking at you like you're crazy.
I'm just gonna dive like right for that guy, both swords out to stab this fucker.
Why am I imagining like you're doing a downward stab like Link?
Kinda not like exactly like Link, just you know how like in every like movie with the giant monster they jump off and they just double stab the hook onto them. It's pretty much that, except going down into that guy. So
I'm sorry to say,
hold on, Anthony.
He's dead.
Non-lethal
All right.
exists.
Unless Mntal wants to do this non-lethal.
no, this attack was perfectly lethal. There's no way I could admit. All right, so if I see that one's gonna strike true, I'm gonna try to get the other one with the other short sword.
Very well. I shall use the ones that gave up.
That hits, man.
All right, and that one's gonna get the telekinetic boost. 1d8. Oh.
He's still up. He's not happy.
And bonus action.
Okay. Oh my god.
God damn, bro!
You're eviscerating people.
This attack would have been a lot more controlled, so that one is probably going to live since we're taking
Something's
prisoners.
wrong with the system.
Something's wrong.
That means next session is going to go very fucking horribly.
Oh yeah.
Cody,
so-
you hear your phone.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know
feel
why,
like
but
we tally up all our rolls, and I feel like only 10% of them have not been a nat 1 or a nat 20.
All right.
you still have movement, so you can keep moving it if you want to.
I have no more actions, and I'm right. And basically, I have this guy is pinned between us. That's it.
Okay. It's your turn, bud.
all
You
right.
got one person near Akihiko, you
I-
have a murder sandwich with Mntal, and you got 3 people that
Didn't-
put their weapons down.
Didn't earlier you say someone was drowning?
Mntal pushed someone off. There was the splash that he hit the water, and then there's a lot more splashing and screaming happening.
What's that? What's happening? Is he drowning?
He's currently being mauled by a shark.
Oh.
Because when Braum did the large slash, a lot of blood got in the water, and sharks are attracted to blood.
I don't think I can save him.
You wanted to...
I wanted to bring him onto the ship and question him. The one that got mauled by sharks, I especially am interested in him. Let me see what I can do.
It's one of those cartoon moments to where it's like he's screaming in pain because he's being attacked, but he's still conscious for some reason.
Oh. I know sharks have a pretty beefy are pretty beefy.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, Misty Step, you can't bring people with you.
Nope.
Okay. I can't do that
You
anyways.
jump in there and dimension door away?
I don't have a dimension door.
I know you don't.
I have grease. I'll make them sharks fall. I'm realizing I have nothing to help him, so he's just dead.
The dude in the water, like he's not coming back. Like there's no way to help him at this point.
Wait, maybe my brother can help.
Do you want to turn?
Wait, give me a second. I can cast Zone of Truth with him. What else can he do?
Hey, he's getting mauled. What do you know?
I'm dying. What do I know?
I'm allergic to fish and I'm being attacked.
Alright, I'm just gonna do Magic Missile.
Okay.
Can I do Magic Missile non-lethally?
No.
Damn.
That's like saying, can I non-lethally kill someone with this gun?
Can I shoot him in the head non-lethally?
People have lived.
Beanbag bullets.
Okay. Better way to put it. Can I non-lethal with a grenade?
There you go.
Beanbag grenade.
Alright, gotcha.
Even pellet
Yeah,
grenades.
I don't think
are
you can
lethal.
do that.
Man, the GURPS grenade.
I mean,
fiasco.
Non-lethal rounds are lethal because non-lethal doesn't actually exist. It's less than lethal.
I still blame the fucking picture.
Can I mind spike someone and they live?
No, you can't use if it's magical damage via an arcane spell. It cannot be non-lethal.
Okay, gotcha.
If you get it, like for some ranged attacks can be non-lethal. If let's say you get a bludgeoning type arrow, you can non-lethal with it. It's difficult, but it's doable. A normal arrow, you can't non-lethal with a normal arrow. That's not possible.
I'm looking for my one staff where I can like. Is this it?
Are you
Ah,
looking for the staff of chucking?
yes. Staff of chucking. Here we go. Ah, take that.
Okay.
23.
Who are you hitting with this? First off.
That guy.
Okay.
Does the sharks jump on the ship?
It hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. The sharks jump on the ship.
DC 12 Dex save. Give it a shot. He fails,
Yeah.
so he takes the full 9 points of damage. And then, like, Free Willy, there's like 5 or 6 sharks in a line that just jump out of the water and start mauling this man right in front of you, Yokai.
Oh god!
Akihiko is getting a show.
That would be absolutely terrifying to see.
I controlled the sharks.
Sharks are a very low CR.
Are they?
And yes, there are half CR sharks.
Oh, are there? Okay.
So you just had like 5 or 6 sharks try to jump onto the ship. A couple of them land, and this man in front of you, Akihiko, is being mauled by sharks, and that fresh blood being tossed around in front of you is making you feel a type of way right now, and it kind of feels good.
All right.
Eldrik.
I wasn't done yet.
Okay, my bad.
I'll push that man into the ground with my hand. Can I do that?
Technically, yes.
Okay. DC 16.
Okay.
Does that trigger opportunity attacks?
It's basically knocking him prone since he's not on the edge of the ship. Which would give him disadvantage to attack anyone around him. But I don't think he's going to survive because he just failed and he's now prone.
Now I whisper him, play dead.
He just drops. He is not moving right now.
Just a voice in his head whispering, play dead, then he just hits the floor. Perfect. There
More
we
like
go.
he was slammed into the floor because of the telekinetic hand.
Yeah.
But, Eldrik, you're having a good time over here. It's like, you took out the captain, like, these slaves are, like, starting to calm down.
Is the guy who's getting mauled by sharks on the ship dead?
Open door.
Oh wait,
Yeah, you know, he's fucking dead.
when I did
Oh,
that,
August,
did I save the man that was down there?
The man down there was already dead.
Ah,
He's just in pieces now.
damn.
Eldrik wants
you-
to try and get the slaves help with figuring out what they were gonna do.
You can... Oh, so you want to bring them to the island?
Sure.
Oh, no. I know. I'm just asking for clarification. Do you want to bring
He
them
wants
back
to
to the
know
ship?
why they were going to the island. Like he wants to see. He wants to know if he had a map or anything on him or what was going on.
He has a map in a secret pocket in the back of his coat. Yeah, if you take the coat off him, please don't kill us. If you take the coat off of him, he has this large pocket. It's very unnoticeable from the outside. Are you going to kill us?
No, I was actually here to save you.
Oh, thank gods. Thank the gods. Oh.
Eldrik will get that map.
Really, Silvane just wanted to bow the thing off the ship. That was it.
We wanted the fucking ballista.
You go into the pocket that they describe, and you see this waterproof paper case. It's based, for all intents and purposes, it's a scroll carrying case. But on the inside is this pristine-looking map
Of
this island. Actually, it doesn't show. You know how maps have the dots and then like X marks the spot. It doesn't have that, but it has details in words. And what languages do you know again?
not many, I don't think.
I know you know Dwarvish and Common. I know you know Silvane.
Yeah, that's it. Common, Dwarvish, and Sylvan's all I know.
You do not know what's on this map.
I know
You
all
don't know the
languages. I know them
Hmm.
all.
Eldrik is like, I'm gonna have to take this to someone else.
If you want to, you can take them to the island, or you can take them back to the ship.
He will ask them would they rather go on like their ship or the other ship that is half destroyed.
We have a daughter on that ship.
She's
She
dead.
was basically being held ransom. We'd
She's,
like to make sure she's okay.
she's dead now.
Eldrik just looks over at the ship.
I want to point
Sees
out.
half of it like gone, just like
I
We'll
want to point
speed
out.
up.
If you shrunk the ship, she would have been.
Oh, I shrink the ship.
So you'd rather go back to the ship and not the island.
You can get the rowboat to the ship faster. You have a 60-foot fly speed, which gets extended because of your monk capabilities. And if you dash, that gets doubled. So you are a level 6 monk, correct?
Yes.
What does that give you? 10 extra feet of movement?
Yes, 15.
Oh, it's 15. So you have 75 feet. That doubles into 150 if you dash. You can pull the rowboat or push it through the water because you're flying, along with their normal rowing speed.
Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go make sure that daughter's okay. Do-do-do-do-do.
Say for the first part of this. Oh, no. I lied too much. There we go. For the first part of this, you are on the way. It'll be about another turn for you to get there.
Even dashing?
Even dashing, yes. If you weren't dashing, it would have been 2 turns, but you're dashing.
They just see the rowboat in the distance, like a speed.
Actually, you have action and bonus action dash. Do you want a double dash?
Yeah, I don't have anything
Double
else
dash.
better to do. Yeah.
Double dash.
I don't have anything better to do, so yeah.
Okay.
It's not like I'm gonna fight
am-
these people or anything.
Okay, so we'll put the rowboat right here. Along with Eldrik right here, and the body of the dead man right here. As Eldrik, you feel like you killed a man, like you feel like you did some justice. You see some sharks mauling some dead bodies in the water. Well, it feels like a good day.
Maybe I might throw this dead guy to the sharks too.
I mean, speaking to the dead only needs a skull. It doesn't say you need a complete skull. Vanille, what would you like to do? There is one person still actively causing combat.
Finish him.
and technically the guy's playing dead right now as well.
He's trying to.
She's going to use her superior jumping ability
Just so you know,
You can
Mntal
eas-
did
you-
make a
you
little
can easily jump
bridge.
tradition.
Whatcha?
Vanilla jumps over anyway. Vanilla has a very large jump distance. It's you give Vanilla movement increasing stuff and put the jump spell on Vanilla. Vanilla can easily jump like 120 foot distances.
Damn.
You jump on over. You gonna try to knock the man out, or 22 and 25 hit. Oh, 17, 16, and 19. That's a lot of fucking.
This dude
Yes.
sucked.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, it happened.
And she just doopy kid over, axe and surge, all that. Until this man is on the brink of death. And then she cronk him if possible.
Yeah, you knock him the fuck out.
With
Are we done here? Are we done with this needless violence, Silvane? Hey, he hurt me.
Mntal is gonna start heading below deck to make sure there's no pirates hiding in the ship.
You can already see a whole bunch of dead pirate bodies, not including the ones that you and your friends have just taken out. I don't have a below deck image for any enemy ships, so I apologize. But you go below deck, you see a myriad of just cages, crates, nets, ropes, chains, all over on the underside of the ship. There's a number of cannons. There's a large amount of cannonballs with different types of shot. And there's just people calling out for help. They're curious. They're scared. You see one pirate that managed to get under there, and he just has a knife towards a random slave's throat. Don't come any closer. I'll cut his throat, I swear to gods.
Mntal will stop straight. Listen, we won't kill you, but you gotta drop the weapon. Don't want to do anything don't want to do anything stupid.
I call parlay. You can't hurt me. Those are the rules of the sea, right? I call parlay.
Unfortunately for you, I'm not a sailor. I'm an adventurer.
What the fuck are you doing out on the ocean then?
Honestly, we were just passing by.
The fuck? As you're looking at this gentleman, and then there's a moment to where he just screams because the slave that he's holding onto just slams into his foot and just headbutts him from behind as he just drops the knife and is just covering his head. It's like, oh, bitch.
Mntal will quickly close the distance and just hold his swords up to him, just like, gonna surrender?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Kills whole party, shrink ship.
As he says, "I'm sorry." You scared the shit out of him. This man just pissed himself.
Pee pants.
So Mntal will be like, alright. So what's going on here? It's just like a slave operation.
Yeah, we collect slaves. Some to the highest bidder. Sometimes use them for traps for places like dungeons or heavily armed ships that tend to be raided.
You just gave away a piece of key information.
And what about this island? We know that, I'm guessing it was your captain that was heading to the island in the little rowboat?
Fuck, you killed him too?
Not me. We lost a friend of ours out of a cannon at him.
Yeah, you when Eldrik got there, you saw the captain had a hole in his head. Like a
Honestly,
fist
mental
eyeball.
didn't see
Mental-
that.
Mental didn't see it.
Mental was busy.
Well, Mntal didn't go under deck until
But
Eldrik.
Mental was fighting.
you're on a little rowboat. You're below me, physically.
Just use your eyes.
He's fighting.
Just use your eyes.
I was fuck you. Anyway, so yeah, Mental doesn't know the doesn't know the condition of the captain. He just knows that we sent the friend at him. We told him we launched our friend out of a cannon.
Oh, all right. Well, captain's dead. Then that means the ship is up to the first mate, and he knows everything the captain knows.
Who's the first mate?
He was the one piloting the ship upstairs.
Any kind of clothing? No, it'd be specific to him.
Soft blue johns, silver lined coat, and a very nice pair of red boots.
I don't think any of the people we fought up there had that.
No, you saw a dead body like that.
I think he's dead.
No.
Whoops.
Yeah, I think that was the part that Braum destroyed.
Alright. Free these slaves, and I will take you to the deck. We have several of your compatriots up there, and we'll decide your fate there.
All right.
Several, you mean 3.
There's 4.
Actually,
Hey,
5.
Yeah, he'd be the fifth.
No,
How
you'll
many
be the
pirates?
6th.
How many pirates were actually on this boat before Braum's attack?
There was probably about like a good 60 to 70.
You're welcome.
Braum took out like a good 20 to 30 with the ones that he killed that were on that high deck, and the ones that were killed because they were on the fucking mast.
I could have just insta-killed them all, though, in fairness.
I mean, I practically fucking did.
So, get the slaves out of the cages and all that shit, whatnot, and take him up to the deck.
I feel like mine would have been more painful, though.
Mine was instant.
Yeah, mine would just be slowly smushing them.
As you guys are basically getting everything in order, Eldrik basically pulls the entirety of this rowboat up from the water. Like, he connects all the ropes and whatnot, pulls it up. It makes it a bit easier that you can fly, since you can get leverage in just about any direction. Eldrik, as these two people just run below deck as they're just searching for their daughter, as they find her, but they can't get her out of the cage that she's in.
It says, having that one guy free everybody.
As all of this happens, let me go ahead and actually put everything back down to size.
Can I jump onto the boat? I can long jump 11 feet.
And Mntal also let everybody know who the first mate was, or what his body looks like and where it was at when he saw it.
Yeah, you can easily do that. You see the wheel is still intact, the wheel of the ship, but yeah, the rest of the ship is not too good.
I'm gonna long jump onto the ship though, and I'm gonna like
I'd say by this point we'd probably just tie the ships together.
Oh yeah, probably.
Knowing nobody has to risk jumping.
I still have my little buddy with me. Technically, it's a guaranteed jump. Since I can jump 11 feet and it's 10 feet away, I can just get on it.
Yeah, you're good.
Braum will also walk onto the ship too.
But Braum can walk. I have to leap.
Yeah, I mean Braum's kind of hobbling. Like his body's a wreck right now.
No,
But he probably shouldn't even be standing or doing anything. But Braum wants to walk over.
I can. Let me tell you this, Braum. You're up to 10 points right now, of at least 10 points of training. If you didn't have those 10 points, you would have gotten more exhaustion.
Yeah.
So he would have died.
No.
You got 4
He
points
could've.
of exhaustion.
No,
I
you
would have
died.
hit 5. You died.
You could have died. You could have died.
Yeah.
exhaustion can kill you. No, but
Yeah,
I
Josh
have,
gave it at 6.
I have my little buddy with detect magic. Does he see anything?
He sees several things. For starters, the ship that Silvane owns is 100% magic.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple things on the ship, like the sails. Some of the sails on this ship are magical.
Mhm.
For what reason, you
What
don't
sail?
quite know.
Okay.
I mean, there's still some sails on here, man. The ship just goes slower because there's less sails now.
I will take the sails down.
I would say we took out its main mast, so it's going at least 50% slower.
Yeah,
I'm taking the sails.
the ship will not be able to move, and it's still drivable currently. If you take the sails down, then these people are not going to be able to get to safety.
I thought they were coming with us.
They can keep the ship. Let them
I
get
would
back
say
on their
that
own.
that depends on where they're going. We haven't decided that yet. We still got to talk to them.
Well, they don't have a captain.
As you guys are going through the motions, there's this large bell that tolls in the distance. Any of you that want to take notion of the bell that is ringing, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, let me take the disadvantage off.
Yes, next
Okay.
session's gonna go fucking
I still
terribly.
would still be at disadvantage because you're exhausted.
I rolled a 12.
Oh yeah. Well, I rolled a 20, so
Nat 20.
Mine's a
Mine's
dirty
another
20.
ship.
25.
20, natural 20, 20, 25. Akihiko, Silvane, do you want to roll or no?
I mean, they already heard it. We don't really need to.
Okay. Another ship is actually coming towards all of you.
Uh-oh.
It's not coming in at a high speed. It's nothing aggressive. You don't see any cannons at the ready. It's just swimming towards you, and you do see a
What are the
flag on this. You see actually.
Yeah, Braum would look towards the flags. Is it a friendly flag or whatnot? Since he's a shipwright.
Let me see real quick. The flags are.
Or bright red. Oh shit.
Trying to find something to use as a description for an example.
To those who don't know, if back in the day, if a ship was flying bright red, that was the worst fucking thing you could see as a sailor, because it meant that they were going to kill everybody and take no prisoner.
Mm.
Fuck. I didn't even know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I knew-
that was the that was the worst thing you could see besides a Jolly Roger.
Is it Luffy?
Is it Luffy?
Where it's just a solid bright red flag.
So the flag that you see, it is a large white and blue flag. For any of you that want to roll an intelligence or history check to figure out what
Sure.
that means.
That's what I'm made for. So, a history or intelligence?
Yeah, history
23.
or intelligence.
I'm
23
good
for
at
mental.
both of those. 22?
Can I roll?
Okay. Yeah, history or a straight intelligence. With
Curiosity.
disadvantage.
All right, with me having seaworthiness, I'm a shipwright on the seas.
Actually, yeah, no, you
That would be a
you
ship.
would know right off the bat. Okay, so the three of you would know the color scheme of the sail. It represents peace.
Kill them. I reduce the ship size
Rob
immediately.
ready's a second attack.
No peace on the sea.
But as they get closer, not on Silvane's ship, but on the ship that you guys basically commandeered at this point.
Mhm.
So I will go ahead and adjust everything. Hopefully one last time. I missed a dead man. There we go. On the opposite side, he puts a deck out, and you see this gentleman.
Braum's
Dude,
still just
he's
straight up
anime.
covered in blood.
Crazy.
So anime.
Sinbad.
Look who it is. Look who it is.
Sinbad.
Is it Sinbad? I thought he had purple
Oh
hair.
my god, no way.
What's he from?
I don't know who that is. I just threw out Sinbad for a name.
Sinbad has purple hair.
Flame,
Yeah.
would you like to describe this gentleman?
He is a fine clothed gentleman with a friendly face, rather well groomed clothing, and a smile to bright up even the darkest of clouds.
Oh boy. Crossover's real.
Why is he here? What is this
Crossover's real.
Wait, does that mean wait?
Is he
Does
from
that
Flames
mean
All
game?
the worlds are connected. All the
Are
worlds
we
are connected.
also canon in this world?
I hope so.
Is he?
Lowly bard upon his ship. Oh my god!
Is this from Flames game?
Yeah. I mean, it's a similar character. I'm reusing the character for a purpose.
Oh. Next, you're gonna like just put like I don't know.
Any other? Yes, he is. As he steps onto the ship, he calls out to the adventuring ship across. Hello there, Franz. I much appreciate your deed. You certainly saved me some time. May I have a proposition for you?
Braum kind of looks over.
Mntal just like, we're listening. I assume you're not here to cause trouble.
Graves. Graves, you fucking cucking bastard! What the fuck do you want now, fuckhead?
Oh, old friends, I see. Grand. Anyhow, though, I see that you have managed to not eliminate all of the folks on this ship. I happen to be tracking them for a rather noble purpose, I'm sure you can agree. You see, I am headed on my way to the Board of the Sea to plead my case in a trial that will, if all goes well, unite the sea, ending the reign of pirates and ending all this needless violence. But you see, I need witnesses that have witnessed the repercussions of their acts. And for that, I would like to take these fine gentlemen with me, so they may show the board what exactly happens when you let the sea be wild like a forest.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! I am putting those men in pretty dresses and making them be the ugly stepsisters. You are not cucking me again, Graves. You fucking bastard.
It may be pretty noble, but I don't think that will stop pirates.
At the start, would you not agree?
No.
And also, my dear friend, why don't we be adults here and let the rest of your group speak?
Fucking asshole.
Braum just turns with, I'm assuming.
Hi,
I will make sure that their actions are punished once I am done with using them as witnesses.
Hi, if your intentions is to stop pirates, I think it's quite
Stop
idiot.
pirates and unite the sea as a nation of its own.
Okay, mermaid. My thing I'm saying is, I don't think you can stop evil. It exists.
stop
There's a
it.
balance.
But you can tame. If we were to eliminate all the nations, all of the cities, and let people be wild like they were once, the land would still be ravished. All I'm trying to do is bring laws to the sea.
The way I see things, the lands are still not good. So I don't think this will help either. So
And what of the rest of you?
I see what you're getting at. However, getting everyone to unite behind a common cause.
I'm not dumb, my
That-
friend. I have studied at what is the prestige college equivalent in your world?
Harvard.
There are 2 different colleges. Both of them are on the continent of the Four Corners, which is the Elemental Plains continent. One in the Elemental Plane of air, and the other in the main city on that continent.
What's their names?
The Cornerstone College.
Yeah, I'll go with that
And-
one.
Okay.
I've studied at the Cornerstone College. I'm not dumb, my friend. I know that my pursuits are far-fetched, and it's not going to exactly be an easy journey, but I want to do something meaningful with my life and make a change for the world. I hate to see violence struck upon foes such as these fine folks that these folks decide to enslave.
Braum,
Well,
will
what I
So
was
you
gonna
legit-
say is-
You did you just give them the air continent?
No.
Which one was that?
There's,
That's where I'm
it's
from.
The air continent is a part of that continent.
No, I
It's-
meant his college. Which part was it a part of?
It's the city that's in the very center of that continent, which is a little bit of all 4 corners.
Mm-hmm.
You do know of it, and it is a
I-
very hard college to get into.
All right, so
but Braum will turn to him, and he's still kind of trying to catch his breath and everything. Braum's like, you want to do good and everything. Why don't you help these people who have been enslaved here and get them home?
I would gladly allow them upon my vessel, if they need be, or I may have one of my men pilot their ship back to their homes, if it would mean me getting my witnesses.
Mntal would look like this ship probably isn't going anywhere with the damage we've done.
Then I would
But what
gladly
I was going to
put
say
them on my
is,
ship if need be.
what I was going
Well-
to say is, you probably have a better chance of more convincing individual lords and nations to step up their patrols in their waters.
Indeed. Like I said, right now the seas are wild. They have no laws. People can do as they please. Sure, the nations, they might try to stop it, but at the end of the day, there's nothing guiding those to a better life on the sea.
Then your only solution would be to find those who would live upon it and enact those laws, which
Indeed,
in turn
I-
is just going to result back to this.
Ideally, I would like to eventually, once I have founded my declaration, I would like to make the equivalent of cities upon the sea, large vessels for trade and for rulings of the different sections. My friend, you reek of a royal aroma. Am I correct in assuming that you are one? In some way, shape, or form.
I am a
Off his
noble,
ass.
a minor one. Well, I guess not terribly minor.
Do I recognize
but
this
still
man
a
at all?
minor noble.
Then I trust
I
you
would say
to be a
no.
wise soul.
Would he
As I
recognize
said-
me?
What would I?
Because I'm kind of like a big deal there, being how I was created. I imagine.
You wouldn't recognize Graves. Graves would know about Hector and Alton both.
What?
It's
Whether
more of a Ooh, go on.
Whether you believe
Uh,
my beliefs to be foolish or not, surely you can agree that these men at least deserve to be punished for their deeds. And that is something I shall definitely see fit. I am not like my father before me, pirating and preying upon the weak. I believe in a world of justice.
If you do intend to take these men to a proper court to be judged, I have no problem with that.
Yes, I shall use them as my witnesses during my case, and then they shall be given a trial of their own.
We ourselves are on our way to the continent of Eldora. And
I would not recommend the place, but I wish you the best of
Unfortunately-
luck, mate.
It's my home, and it is also our dwarven companions over here home as well.
Well, if you manage to make it out of there alive, feel free to look me up. And
That's fine.
I shall definitely let you know of the fate of these fellows here.
And this is also why I'm going to ask if you can take these poor people that have suffered as well. I doubt they would like to go to Veldora with us, given the nature
Of
of the
course.
continent.
Of
a
course.
couple people that in the rags. It's like, I've heard it's very nice there. Yeah, it's great. We've seen some flyers and whatnot, and been told that it's very nice over there.
They're lying. They're lying.
Very splendid.
Mntal will look over at the group just like, trust me, even as a noble, I was very sheltered from leaving my home in a sense because of the dangers. There,
Flashbacks.
Eldora is, you could say, overrun with monsters.
Flashbacks.
place
from
you're-
Mntal as a younger child. He hears screaming in the distance.
The place you're referring to, I think, is someplace that is started up recently. We've heard about it, and I'm quite curious about it. If they have gotten themselves secure, would be worth a visit. But the continent itself is very dangerous.
Oh, okay.
Well, that seems to be at least one vote for allowing me to have the slavers. What of the rest of you? I'm a diplomatic man and believe all should have a say.
Braum agrees with Mntal as he kind of falls back against the edge of the boat and kind of collapses a little bit.
Mntal is going to roll. I'm going to roll an insight to see if this guy really does plan on doing as he's trying to get a feel if he actually does want to do what as he says.
Flame, is that fine with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I have no idea.
How truthful are you being?
He's 100% truthful.
I can't get a read on him.
Yeah, not that he would. He has a very.
You don't. You are.
He has a very odd way.
You still don't buy it.
I'm suspicious, but I mean, he's not attacking us. He definitely had the opportunity to fuck us up right then.
The way I look at it, it's better than having Silvane dressing up men disturbing my study, so you can have them. But I don't believe your goal is something plausible within any reason.
I respect your opinion. A founder, his beliefs are often questioned.
The resources
those
and
that we look back on.
you would have to convince someone to take resources from a town and expand into the ocean, which is very unlikely.
More than just a town. Their whole whatever they rule territory.
Yes, and they're going to
nation
have to
even.
assign guards and everyone else to the ocean,
Yes. I know it'll be unlikely.
making the lands even more unsafe than they are now.
Hunt.
Just as a note, Graves.
Aren't you just a downer?
You actually do have a large amount of backers via the Cornerstone of Water on the Cornerstone continent. Seeing as most of the city literally lies in an air bubble underneath the water in the cove in that continent.
I think
And-
he would probably have at least a few, simply because putting societies on the ocean would it would lessen, I imagine, trade costs.
And you do actually have the cornerstone of water backing you up to the point to where you do have one area set up like that.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, I imagine the Board of Sea wouldn't see him otherwise. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have backers, and hopefully I'll have more eventually. What of you, dwarf? What are your beliefs?
I just want these slaves to be safe. That's all I care about.
Would you be fine if I took the enslavers with me, along with bring those back to their homes?
I don't care. I already killed their captain.
Very well. I believe the last to speak is you, fine sir, with the tails.
As long as they get safe, as long as the slaves get safe, and the criminals are dealt with, sooner or later, I don't really care.
Very well. At that point, he will raise his hand as two large tentacles rise out of the enemy's boats as they grab on to Silvane's boat and pull them together, as he offers a hand to the individuals that were enslaved and ties up the enslavers to bring with him. This has been a very pleasurable mating, my dear friends, and hopefully one of many more in the future. You have aided me, and for that, Graves Norman shall be a friend of yours. Vinil, long time no see, and Silvane.
Question: did he just like attach their ship to theirs?
Yeah, large like squid or octopus like tentacles.
Could I
just
take
reached out and grappled it?
Could I potentially have the sails though to this ship?
What you do with that ship is whatever you feel.
As a Mntal was just like, well, if you want the sails, I mean, I was actually eyeing that ballista on the front. That'd be nice to have.
So everyone in the ship got freed, though, right?
Yeah.
Are they planning on taking the ship with them, or are they leaving the ship there?
No, the ship is being left. Like everyone
okay.
that was on the pirate ship is going on to Graves' ship.
gotcha.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
thought he was
what I was
taking-
trying to figure out, because it
I thought he
sounded like
was
he was
taking-
attaching
Yeah, I thought he was taking the ship with him.
No. Just so it was easier for the transfer of people. Like these large flame. Are they more eldritch in nature, or are they more animal in nature?
They're more Eldrik in nature.
These
I
large
forget,
eldritch
Eldrik,
tentacles.
oh my god.
I forget what his class is called, but yeah.
These large eldritch tentacles just reach out and grapple the entirety of this ship and just pulls it close. That way the gangplank can easily be put down.
Well, I'll bid you all farewell.
Graves, I will fucking end you. You have cucked me for the last time. Men, set sail! We're going to fucking Veldora! Fuck this fucking motherfucking bitch!
Mntal look at
Being a
Sylvain's
little
like,
bitch baby, Sylvane.
Mntal like, you don't want to loot the ship first? We can at least get something out of this.
We could take all the
Whatever,
ammo.
whatever. Take it,
and,
as long as I'm gonna look at that guy.
Alright, I take the sails and I search the bodies for monies and stuff.
Neil, I shall send a bird to message you. It's been a long time. And now with that, he sails away.
I say, Braum is in no condition to actually be working. So Mntal will ask Eldrik if he'll help him, Eldrik, if he'll help him take apart the ballista with Braum's tools.
Yeah, Braum will help. He's gonna need people to help him.
Hold on now.
Brother.
The moment Silvane says, "Go ahead, take what you need," the ship starts moving. As you guys are on the ship, the ship lurches suddenly as it just swims around to the front of the ship. And as that happens, you just hear this large metallic metal on metal sliding. Like it starts off as a screech, but then the screeching stops, but you feel movement as you look off to the side of the ship, and the front portion of the ship just opens. And then from that open section, teeth pop out like a full-on jaw.
The mimic?
I was like, do we need to get off the ship?
No, it's your ship that's doing this.
I know, like, do we need to get off the ship we're on? Ships don't do that. Braum does not know what the fuck's going on
The
now.
mimic ship.
It doesn't have eyes, and it's not fleshy. It's all in materials of the actual ship. And there's no tongue, but a jaw portion of Silvane's ship opens up and bites down onto the front ballista of this pirate ship and tears it off as you just hear grinding noises and whirring as in the next 5 minutes of what you assume to be chewing of this ship, a ballista just grows out from the front of Silvane's ship.
So if it eats the whole ship, will it tank all its ammo and stuff?
You don't know, but it's still eating.
Did I get the sail and did I get the gold and everything off the people that I was looking for, at least?
Yeah. You check bodies.
What about the first mate's body?
The first mate has a really nice pair of boots, like a very, very nice pair of boots, which for some reason don't have any blood on them.
Are they magical?
Probably.
You can tell at first glance.
I have my little buddy on me and that has detect magic up. That's why I was asking.
Oh, then yeah, then your little buddy knows they're magical.
I will grab those boots, and I will grab the sail.
How many characters do you have, Flame? 3.
Me too.
So I'll see.
So many characters.
Is there
They're
any-
just a friend group?
Is there any other magic items on the ship?
Anything else that's magical would already be on your person. And in terms of gold, you find a small chest on the ship. No one has any gold on their person in terms of crewmates, but there was a small chest, I want to say like a foot wide. And a foot wide by foot, it's a foot by foot by foot. So foot long, foot wide, foot deep.
Okay. Is it unlocked?
And it has, it is locked.
I'll lockpick it.
Roll me the check.
Is that dexterity?
Yes. Do you have a lot thieves tools on you?
Yes.
Okay, then go ahead. Dex check.
22.
You pop it open and you find, as you count out, 73 gold pieces.
Did I take you aback that I knew how to do that?
Yeah, actually, I forgot you had thieves tools. You find 73. I'll type it out actually.
Okay.
Duh.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
That's basically what you guys just fucking did.
Yeah, I don't think you were expecting us to wipe out the entire pirate group in like one swing.
The moment.
I feel like that should have been a lot harder.
The moment Flame said, ready the Braum, I'm like, oh shit.
I like how you forgot I could like just lockpick stuff, like as efficient as efficient as Bramar. He's also more stealthy.
Shit.
That is what you find in the chest.
A fist-sized rock.
Fist-sized rock, is that magic?
Which, yes, with the sense that you have going on, it is magical.
Okay. I have some identifying to do later.
Roll me a history check.
Okay. I rolled a 4.
13. God damn, you did. And it still passes, which makes it even better. You've seen an item like this before. You've gotten an item like this before. This is a transmogrified boulder.
I never got one of those.
You're right. It wasn't you that got it. It was Bamar that got it, and Bamar gave that item to Braum.
Mm-hmm.
This is a porta boulder. Basically, as an action, you can throw this item, and in the middle of throwing it, it turns into a boulder.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can shoot it out of cannon.
You say that. This can be done.
I know. Why else would it be here?
The one you got before was actually smaller than this.
Oh.
You assume this is going to turn into a much bigger boulder.
Perfect.
Perfect.
What about the
the scrolls. Let me see. What spells do you actually know?
Quite a few.
I'm in the wrong spot. I need to go to Hector.
I have a scroll of polymorph and a scroll of bees as well that I haven't put in there yet.
Fuck, you do have quite a few spells. Jesus Christ.
I bought a few. And you gave me scrolls.
One of these scrolls is a scroll of detect magic.
I have that. What else?
The other scroll is a scroll of catapult.
Okay.
And you'd easily be able to
in the catapult.
Do that too.
Yeah. Basically, as long as the portal boulder is launched in some way, shape, or form, it does turn into a boulder.
Put the rock in the catapult and drink it all
Yes.
up.
Before we go, I found this map on him, but I can't read the language.
Should we
It seems
split
to be
this?
a map of that island over there.
How many of us do we have to split this money with?
I mean,
Mntal will give up his share, whatever share he has to Eldrik, since he still basically owes Eldrik money for helping with the armor.
Okay.
Silvane won't take any.
Okay.
Mostly because I don't want to have two of my characters take the wealth.
Okay.
Well, Silvane's getting the shit off the boat.
True, that's his portion.
I was gonna say, Mitchell's also gonna bring up. Hey, if we get those cannons, you probably melt those back at the house later. Melt them down for some good quality.
So who all wants
the
to have
cannons
the
are being
gold?
eaten.
I mean, I would like
Damn it,
to be able to have some.
Okay, so
One
that's
more,
1,
please.
2, 3. I'm doing
Basically, from what's happening, Silvane's ship started from the front. It is eating the entirety of the enemy ship.
so only 5 of us wants the gold? Right?
Yeah, Braum will definitely. Braum's broke.
Akihiko, you want the gold?
Silvane, Flame, or Yokai?
No, not really.
Okay, we all get 14.6 gold. Whoever wants it. So, me, Flames character, Eldrik, Braum. Right? That's 4 of us.
Well,
Wait, I'm missing someone. Who else was I giving it to?
Akihiko.
Akihiko. Akihiko did want it, so we get more gold then.
How come you don't want to go to Akihiko?
Oh, I counted me.
I
So
thought I
me.
wanted items. I didn't want any items.
So me.
Oh yeah, yes.
Oh, no,
Aki
it's
wants
gold.
Aki wants gold, yeah.
Okay, so 5. All right, so
Yeah.
14.6. So
15. We could round up. That would be just 15 or 14.
And magically makes the gold appear.
That's gonna be up to Dora.
Can we please round up, Dory? Pretty please, with the cherry on top.
What you need to be doing is
I'll allow
roll.
yeah.
Roll out.
Let's go. Six gold.
How much gold?
15.
15.
Okay.
Are we splitting the copper and silver?
Yeah.
Or do you just wanna group loot and put that in there?
Just group loot the shit.
Yeah, group loot.
Silver and copper.
Put it towards the adventure guild expenses.
I'm going to identify the red magic boots, and the magic cell.
We do not have a group loot thingy up there.
You do. It's in player characters. No one tends to go to it though.
No, somebody wants to add that to it.
I'm going to change to the staff because you guys know what that is. And
The
no one
amount of
has been
money we
updating
could
this.
save if we just put a lot of gold in here every time we fight something and it just leave it there.
Yeah.
There we go. Updated the staff and updated the wind chimes, and the scrolls are currently on Magic Man.
What? Updated the wind chimes.
Alright, well, I'm gonna put in the.
Yeah.
Chimes of opening that I have?
Yeah.
What you up?
Oh, they were in group loot, so group loot has never been updated since it was first put in. So
Oh yeah, I have the chimes of opening.
okay, so move that. So there we go.
Okay.
We forgot about group loot like an unwanted stepchild.
Look,
Yeah.
somebody still hasn't added the guild members list. I think that's up to Dora.
I'm behind on some things, so
I know. You're good.
I gave him a giant list of people he can hire that Bramar's hiring.
Alright,
They're
so
all criminals.
who's
Every last
figuring out
one.
what this map says?
What language is the map in?
He doesn't know.
Uh,
I can't read it.
Eldrik doesn't know.
I will do
he can't-
comprehend language.
Okay.
I say Mntal was gonna look at it as well, since
If none of you know it, I can just do that.
yeah, can Mntal identify the language?
What languages do you know?
Common, Infernal, and Sylvan.
Nope.
I know Silvane and Celestial.
What about Braum?
Braum knows Common and Giant, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, Braum doesn't know.
So Silvane or Celestial don't work?
Nope.
Alright.
Does anyone know Draconic?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Alright, I comprehend language and read it.
It's all in Draconic, because I'm pretty sure Comprehend Languages also tells you what language it's in. If not, then I'm giving that to you.
You
either
understand?
way.
You also understand any language that you see. I understand it. I just can't speak it.
Okay. It's basically instructions on where to land on this small island, where to walk and how to walk on this specific island to get to a point on this island.
Does it entail what it is?
It does not say.
I tell them that. I'm like, should we investigate?
Mntal will look at everybody's like, well, what do y'all think?
We're already here.
We are already
Yeah, we're already here.
We could ask
you
the
guys
dead
got a
captain.
free rowboat.
We can
Yeah,
also
you
ask
could-
the
you-
dead captain.
When did Eldrik's flying wear off, if at
10
all?
minutes.
It's
10
off
minutes.
now.
Yeah.
Can Hector just bring back the person and ask him what was on the island if he knows?
If he wants to.
What person?
You taught you the
The captain. You guys have the dead body, the captain.
Yeah, he has
Um,
he has a fist-sized hole in his head.
That'll cost a diamond. We would have to bring him back.
I thought
Didn't
you
you
could
say
speak
you
to the
just
dead.
tell him to speak to the dead?
He has to have a functioning head.
I mean, the jaw still works. It's just
Uh,
where the eyes are. There's
okay.
a hole.
Alright, so the jaw
An
works.
Eldrik-shaped hole.
Okay, that works then.
A
Alright.
dwarven fish-shaped hole.
I'll give my body over you this time, brother. Be useful. Alright, now I transfer over
Eldrik,
Alton.
Eldrik, let's be honest. You skull fucked this man with your bare hands.
Alright.
Skull fuck.
Alright, Alton's turn to shine. He's going to speak with
Skull fucker
dead.
Eldrik.
So what question am I asking exactly? This is Alton.
What's on the island if he knows?
What's exactly on the island? Any threats we should be aware of? Or anything of the sort?
That's multiple questions. It's one answer per question.
Very well.
What's he looking for on the island?
What were you looking for on the island?
A treasure.
What is the treasure?
Why answer this?
Hmm?
Hold on. I'm trying to think of a way to answer this. The thing that I love the most.
The thing you love the most. Is there any threats we should be aware of? That you should be aware of when you were going?
The island is barren from any threats.
How many questions do I get with this?
It's either 3 or 5.
Read the spell.
Wait.
Speak with dead is.
I'll just pop it up in chat. Easier to read.
Thank you. 5 questions. So
All
that's
right.
3.
That was 3, okay. So he said it was something,
The thing he loves the most.
what do you love the most?
Brief, cryptic, and repetitive. Or repetitive. And it doesn't have to offer a truthful answer.
That is also true.
He replies with treasure and gold.
If you're hostile to it, it recognizes you as an enemy.
It never seen it's never seen Alton before.
It sees Eldrik.
Treasure and gold.
And Eldrik killed him.
Alright, the last question. Should it just be a weird answer question?
Where is it on the island?
We already know where it's at, don't we?
No, you didn't ask where on the island it is.
Oh, okay.
You have a map that has directions on how to get there.
Alright, where on the island exactly is it in detail?
The head turns, and as it turns, the flesh in the neck just keeps snapping and snapping as it's turned a little more than 180 degrees. and then turns back. It sounds like things are popping back into place a little bit, and then stops as one of the hands lifts and points to a cliffside. There, on the cliffside. And then the hand goes limp.
I say if it's a map of the island, like even if instructions are in another language, Mntal would still be able to translate a map.
Would Zone of Truth work on an undead like this?
Yes, actually.
Oh, okay.
You can easily tell that the instructions on the map are overly complicated and probably meant for people that actually understand the map. You could easily get to that cliff by casting Fly on someone. Hell, you can get to that cliff if you have like 200 feet of rope and just climb.
Well, we should take all of this guy's cool gear and then throw him over for the sharks.
Does he have cold gear? Does a little mini-me know that?
Nah, there's nothing magical on him.
Okay.
He just has fancy clothes.
The only thing that you found magical was the stuff that was in this in that chest and that one dude's boots, like fancy red boots.
I already told you I casted Identify on it?
On the boots?
On both of them. On the boots and the sail.
The sail is a sail of speed. It actually increases the speed of a ship. And it does it in a specific time period. So for a certain amount of time, a ship does move at double its normal speed.
We should
and that
to use.
I mean, you could. It would save time in having to take down sails and put up new ones.
So feed it to it?
Yeah, you just toss it. You just toss the sail into the water in front of the ship. As when the ship takes another bite, it just engulfs the sail that you threw in the water. It's a weird feeling to feed an inanimate object that's currently feeding on another inanimate object. Once the mouth closes, the set of magical sails doesn't get set up automatically, like it's growing.
Boats in D&D is really slow anyways.
Yeah, and
so, yeah.
you guys got a couple things for Silvane's ship. Silvane's ship now has a very dangerous grappling hook, which is questionable on a normal ship, and a set of magical sails.
Yep, I'll have that.
What
does the red boots do?
In their cabin. Whoa.
The red boots are boots of striding and springing. When you put the boots on, it increases jump distance.
I'll just say boots of jumping. Who wants the boots of jumping?
I already have boots that protect my little feet.
I have boots of like winter striding or whatever.
Boots of striding. Boots of striding and springing are in the D&D compendium. It's one of the basic items that pops up. It does require attunement. While you wear these boots, your walk speed becomes 30 feet unless your walking speed is higher, and your speed isn't reduced if you are encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow.
Well, that'd actually be good for Mntal, actually.
Yeah, it would be. I could just switch between my boots of the Winterlands and that whenever.
Isn't it like an hour to?
Yeah, it's an hour to attune. This is an attunement item.
Cool. I mean, it just means if we're going someplace cold, but the boots are the Winterlands. Otherwise, it's the boots of the fuckets.
So you're gonna take the time to attune to these?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it'd be useful for me, especially if I could jump really fucking high. Because then I can just jump really high and put a platform under me.
Yeah, you could literally jump your full movement speed, and then just platform.
Dude, imagine if Braum could jump like that.
Braum jumps. He hits his head on the ceiling. Ow!
Oh yeah, by the way, I changed my transmuter stone to speed. Now I move 40 feet.
Nice. Okay. So, after doing that, do you just want to cast fly and just get someone to the cliff, or you want to take the path?
I'm still Alton, so I can just sprout wings and fly there.
That's true. Actually,
I'd rather that than have all of us go there for what
Yeah, Braum's
could
not
be a
really.
needless journey.
Alright.
Yeah, Braum's not in the shape to go anywhere. Really.
Alright. I'll do that for us. Alton will sprout his wings where he just glows a radiant light and just flies away.
Okay. Alton flies off, and as you land on the cliff, Alton, you see a grave there.
Mm-hmm.
A singular grave. No tombstone, but you see the lining in the stone of where a grave would be. Rocks are piled up. This looks like a makeshift grave. As you get closer, one of your footsteps sounds different, and when you look down, you actually see a different style of rock that's been carved into.
My god, my boots broke.
Well, it's the difference between stepping on hardwood and tile. Like, that sound difference is what you notice.
I feel it. I got you. I have boots of Elven kind still.
Yeah.
I feel a difference while walking on it.
I constantly forget about your fucking boots, man. Thank you.
You're fine.
Once you feel that texture difference, you look down and there's a granite plaque, like partially inserted into the, like melded into the stone, and the other part like looks it like it's natural. And carved in, it says, "To my greatest treasure."
His greatest treasure?
Madeline. And on top of the gravestone, there is a radiant lily.
Oh.
Made out of crystal. It glows with a soft sunlight light.
All right, I will look for traps. Can I look for traps?
Okay. Roll me investigation.
He's very good at this. Where is it at? Aha, investigation. He actually isn't, but he's intelligent.
Alton, the dead man that you forced to speak said that there was no dangers, and you believe him. You don't see anything here.
Okay. I just don't know what that lily is. That's why I was looking.
No. So to describe it a bit better, think of a flower lily with the stem.
Yeah.
And it's made out of, the entire thing is made out of a crystal.
Okay. So
and in the center of the lily, there's like a glowing, radiant sun.
Alright. Am I able to pick this?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Solar lily. And when you get back to the ship, you can either cast Identify or make a history check.
All right.
To get info on this item.
No, I kind of feel bad about killing that guy now.
I mean, he was still a slaver.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, he was a slaver, fuck him.
How long did this take me to get here and do all that?
It took like 2 minutes, honestly.
Okay. Does this look like an actual grave?
Yeah. Like you being
Alton,
what you are, like you can feel like the ground here is hollowed. This is supposed to be a safe space.
Does Mini-Me know that there's something in the ground that's magic?
No. It's not something in the ground that's magic. Hollowed means
No, I mean like my Mini-Me always has detect magic up.
No. There's nothing in the ground that's magical.
Okay, so it's just this flower.
Yeah.
All right, I come back to the boat.
No money.
Okay.
I found a flower, and that's all that was here. He was visiting. It looks like his dead wife.
Well,
Good talk, everyone.
That's quite unfortunate.
Yes.
but
May-
he was a slaver.
I'll say it's a shame he had to be the slave.
The shame he had to be a slaver.
Then again,
It's a
we
shame
never
he has to be
questioned.
such a piece of shit.
We didn't really question that much them individually.
Well, it's too late now.
True.
Got a hole in its head.
I mean, even the darkest people tend to have a bit of light in them.
Well,
I would imagine we could probably see their pirate flag just floating in the water right now, right?
if we
Yeah.
if we do have
I'll say,
regret,
let's all look down and say, doesn't change the fact that they were pirates. He says, pointing down at the flag.
Well, we'll suggest maybe
As-
they should bury his body at least with his wife.
As you guys notice the radiant flower in Alton's hand.
I thought we already threw the body overboard to the sharks.
No. Alton came back with a flower that's radiant sunlight. There's sunlight coming from the flower.
and I know he's a pirate, but I could not bring myself to dig up a potential grave. It was hollow ground after all.
That's fine.
I feel like it probably was an
Just
egg.
means that we're not the scumbags, is all.
Mm.
Although it probably would be a good idea to bury him up there at least. Give the dead some kind of peace.
All of you look down to the dead captain's corpse still on deck.
Oh, fuck him. Feed him to the sharks.
I can bury him with his wife. I feel like that's disrespectful to just do that.
I
At
mean,
least
you
it's
can.
disrespectful to do it after we learned all this.
Yes.
So if the sharks got a hold of the body in the middle of a fight, well, that's on them.
So
Well,
Alton's gonna grab the body and fly over there.
I didn't even give him a chance to speak.
He just freaking punched a hole in his head without questioning him.
Mntal's just thinking, oh,
He could have been a good guy.
yes, a good guy that enslaves and starves people. Yes.
You don't know this circumstances.
Actually, I think I have. Let me double check something real quick. I'm
Maybe
pretty
that
sure
was-
I have some PDFs of some ocean stuff. I want to look at that real quick.
Yeah.
I might change what these boots are.
Okay. I
You
will.
just make them boots of water walking. That'll
No,
make a lot of
I-
sense for pirates to have.
I bought a whole bunch of like ocean style PDFs and whatnot. So there's like different types of stuff in here. So I want to go through that real quick and see if there's anything in there that can be usable.
Yeah.
Something sea themed is what I want to look for.
Boots of water walking.
The ocean is sea themed.
Sure is. No, I'll should I bury him with his wife or next to his wife? I'll bury him with his wife. Have them next to each other.
Okay, so
His wife's not down there. It's just a fuck ton of gold. This bitch lied.
Not gonna lie, had me in the first half.
Is it just a normal grave when I did that?
Yeah, it's an actual grave. Like this, she doesn't seem to be completely decomposed. There's still like some rotting flesh on the corpse. It looks more at this point similar to like a mummy, if that makes sense. She looks like she's in the mummy stage of things.
Is there enough to have sex with it?
Can I bring her back to life?
Do you technically can't because it's hollowed ground.
If I take her out of the this, I'm not gonna do this, but is she that is she old enough for revivify, or is she too old?
No. Revivify is within a minute of their death.
Is it? That was 10
Yes.
days.
No.
Oh wait, oh yeah, it's within the last minute. So you're saying she's died longer than a minute ago, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
She's dehydrated like a mummy.
Likely story.
The boots that you have, they're called sailor shoes. It is a wondrous item, uncommon, made from a water-repellent, thick rubbery leather. These simple shoes help novice sailors find their sea legs. You have advantage on ability checks and saving throws made to remain standing while on board a ship. This property works for both natural effects, such as rain, and magical, such as the grease spell. These shoes also allow you to walk on water.
Oh my god, if I was an a-hole, I would start talking to her, but I'm not gonna do that.
Those are amazing fucking shoes.
Fuck yeah, dude. Braum can use that and train all he wants to on the way. And the fact that the boat stops.
Alright,
Yeah, I was about to say, so are we still going to give those to Mntal or not?
I mean, he's about to wear the heavy armor. It looked really good.
I was about to say, it would stop me from drowning in plate armor, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And no, I have pirate shoes. Okay, yo, bet.
Alright. I will bury them together. Yep. I'm assuming my wings wore off at this point.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm
And
stranded.
these are non-attunement item.
Alright, he's stranded. He has no choice but to be Hector again. You know?
Yep.
Alright, I'm flying back, guys. As Hector.
Dare you fly back?
How dare I fly back?
Yeah.
Oh, should I just stay here?
Forever.
That's an option. I can technically live here indefinitely and live just fine.
The fuck is that? And why is it backwards?
That's a good question.
And upside down. It's backwards and upside down.
What'd you do, Dora?
All I did was copy and
Made
paste.
from water repellent,
Guys, come on.
thick, rubbery.
I legitimately only copied
Letter?
and paste. I don't know.
That's an H.
Leather.
Yep.
He's claimed to have
Pearlescent colors. Both the sea elves and
Alright, stop.
tritons
Look what you've done,
claim
Dora.
To have created the first of these items.
Alright, Hunter, that's enough, please.
No. They are a sign of prestige among aquatic, druids, and rangers.
I'm gonna stop this before you have a fucking stroke.
Thank you.
I was gonna keep going too.
On this note, because it's late and we went over the normal time frame, for those of you that
It's not even 8 o'clock. We didn't go over nothing.
Can I also ritually identify the flower?
I started at 1 at my time. We usually go for around 3 hours. It's almost been.
We always go from 4 my time to 8 o'clock.
I would say it's almost 4 to 8 right now.
Yeah, that's what it's always been. It's always
But
been
the thing
pretty much
is, he's
4.
also gonna have because he's now in a different time zone. He's also have to start an hour early. I don't think he's
Yeah.
all about that.
So
He's 3 hours ahead now.
I'm 3 hours ahead, so everything's a bit different in things. So I wanted to ask everyone as a whole: is it fine if we move game forward an hour earlier? It'll still be the 3 hour time frame.
Sure.
So not a 4-hour
it'll-
time frame like it usually is.
3 to 4 hours,
No,
basically what we normally
4 hour
do.
time. Yeah, it depends on what's going on. The extra hours, if we're still doing stuff or in the middle of stuff, but it's usually 3 hours playing.
It has been like
Because
that.
There's video evidence to see if that's true. Let's check that out.
Well, at least I try to make it 3 hours. If we go over, then we go over.
I don't know. I'm just saying we pretty much usually start at 4 and end about 7:40, 7:50.
It's 8 o'clock now.
Yeah, it's usually about that. I thought that was the goal because I would never play a fucking every other week 3-hour game because that just seems pointless. 4 hours is the minimum I would do for that.
Actually, most of the games last 5 hours. 4 to 5
That's
hours.
also because right around the time Cody goes to work, y'all like hang around and do stuff for a second.
No, I
See,
meant
I don't
like
have to leave for work till 9:30, so we could keep going.
he has to like live life. But what's that flower do though before we end?
Are you doing it via identify or with a history check?
Identify.
Because you okay, so with identify you get the info that it is called a solar lily,
Mm-hmm.
and it can be used as an arcane focus.
Okay.
It has charges in it.
Mhm.
It has 8 charges, and it has the capability to cast 3 different spells.
All right.
The charges do not come back.
Okay.
The first spell it can cast is Healing Word.
Okay.
That uses 1 charge.
Okay.
The second spell it can cast is what's it called? The armor one from clerics.
Shield of
Faith.
Shield of Faith?
Thank you. 2 charges. It can cast Shield of Faith. The third spell, if you burn all 8 charges, it can cast Revivify past the 1 minute time limit, up to an hour.
Oh, neat. Would that have worked on her?
No.
Oh, damn it.
Can you just send me what it does? So I can like copy and paste that?
Yeah. Just give me a sec for that.
I'm probably just gonna keep it for the Revivify though.
Degenerates will be degenerates.
Who, me? Yeah, probably.
Group.
I'm trying to type in